Elevations to everyone inactive. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. If you are a returning watcher, viewer, and or a subscriber, thank you for coming back. I must have said something that you liked. You must have liked the energy. I must have gave you confirmation, or you just like supporting the channel, the messages, the cause, what I stand for, which is what I hope we all stand for, or what we all come to stand for, which is divine truth, justice, balance, fairness, peace, healing, ascension on a collective scale. I love being of service to the collective, and I love giving out the messages. Okay. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Shay, the Dual Alchemist, your dual nature being, and I bring you messages from the divine. Sometimes they are from the dark side of myself. I am dark divine feminine as well as light divine feminine. None of my messages are meant to hurt, harm, or cause confusion or illusions to you in your life. If the message is uncomfortable for you, be aware that it may just be because it's not your message, and that's okay. Also, we can agree to disagree. All I ask is for people to come onto this channel with respect, and respect is given where respect is due. Hold on. I always have to turn on this setting, you know, shit. Yeah. So, my messages are never meant to harm anyone. Okay. All of the messages may not fit for you in your life, wherever you are in your life or on your path or journey. Sometimes these messages, as they are timeless, they can be for past, present, and or future. And it depends because cycles do repeat themselves for some of the energies that I pick up on in the messages. Okay. So even if the message may not resonate with you at this time, it could be a future reading. I do like to acknowledge the fact that, although I say my messages are timeless, I usually pick up on real-time energy, current energy, near future energy, or future energy. Okay. Nonetheless, only take what resonates and leave what does not. As you come into the live chat, be sure to hit that like button at the very least. Okay. No pre-shuffles. Lately in Mercury retrograde, I have not been feeling like doing pre-shuffles. I have not been finding it suitable for the energy, I guess. You know, ancestors are my highest good, Ashe. Spirit guides, Ashe. Highest self, Ashe. Most High God Source, Ashe. Divine Mother Goddess, Ashe. Mother Earth, Ashe. Protectors and guardians alike, Ashe. Protect me and my energetic field and everyone on this collective live, so long as their heart is in the upright, from all negative and low vibrational energies and aspects, intrusive thought forms that wish to interfere with the truth, clarity, and delivery of this message. Please return to sender tenfold with love and light. All evil eye, hexes, curses, spells, witchcraft, voodoo, necromancy, santeria, santa muerte, gree, bruja magic, occult knowledge, death magic, and all variations of such back to sender, to all those known and unknown and involved. Ashe. And if the energy cannot be returned back to them, please cleanse and purify and help me transmute that energy into a higher vibrational energy to be of use to the collective. If someone in the collective needs it more than I do, I will gladly give it away to them, so long as their heart is in the upright. And I will leave it up to the divine to distribute that energy how it is that they see fit. Please clear all of my chakras, activate them or bring them to a state of their full potential activation, bring them to a state of centeredness, balance, equilibrium, and stability. Allow my mind to align with the highest timeline and the highest form of frequency vibration to see into this aspect of the message that you would like for me to deliver to the collective. Thank you for choosing me for the trials and tribulations. Thank you for the test. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for the spiritual guidance. Thank you for just all things, for the courage, most of all. Thank you for gratitude. I come to you in the energy with an open heart, a heart space and chakra to all of the energies that are high vibrational, that wish to help deliver this message? Anything else? Any and all energies that are of my highest good that would like to help with the delivery of this message, I allow you into my energetic field at this time, but only if you are of my highest good. All others are required to leave this space at the time that I sound the bell. All trespassers will, and now, moving forward, be prosecuted under divine righteousness and justice and judgment. Ashe, ashe. Okay. So hopefully y'all have had an amazing day. I want to give everybody a chance to get onto the live. So yeah. Happy Wednesday, hump day, whatever y'all would like to call it. Hopefully y'all have had a good day. I'm gonna see who all is in the chat. God's child, hello, elevations to everyone. So disclosure. And I always have to tell people this as I wait for people to come into the chat before I start the live read. My channel is very intense. The messages that I give out are very intense, and I dive deep into the energy. As having a dominant Sagittarian placement, I am very focused on detail. Okay, you may hear me say one word, and I'll say several other words that pertain to or that are synonyms for those words. Okay. You will feel, I'm not here to make you feel comfortable. I'm not here to coddle anyone. I'm not here to beat around the bush. I'm not here to pussyfoot. No, any of that. Okay. The messages that I give out are typically to make people aware of what is going on, what you already instinctually and intuitively know. A lot of the times people do not want to accept that even if I give confirmation, what people already know. A lot of people don't want to accept cold, hard truth. And that's just what it is. You will only get truth over here on this channel. I always like to tell people that I am very truthful, honest, very blunt at sometimes. I'm trying to get that thing under control. And not only that, I'm very transparent. So I really don't have a filter. We've had enough of filtering. Okay. So with the messages that I do give out, like I have done a lot of research and studies on a lot of things. This is not something like the tarot reading, the channel and stuff is something I've been doing for the past 2.5 years. But as far as being spiritual, as far as being, different or looking in unconventional methods and ways, research, different cultures, folklore, stuff like that. That's what I do. That's what I do. I've always been a person that has sought out the truth in the existence of a higher power. And, in finding it, I found that many people, and that was back then, many people weren't attuned to it or accustomed to it. Right. So I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash, even if spirituality is a thing today, And so the messages that I give out, they may sound like crazy, but is it really crazy when I talk about extraterrestrials today with the government that has released documents on extraterrestrials? Is it really crazy when I talk about seeing spirits, being a medium, being a conduit, talking to the transition? Is it really crazy? It's like it's too much information out there. As we are in the age of Aquarius at this time, it's the information highway, And so this is the age of knowledge, wisdom, the age of reckoning as well, the age of, of revelation. Everything is being revealed, right? So with that being said, like a lot of the messages that I give out there, they may touch people in a high vibrational way, and some, they're not going to like it. And I respect you if you don't like it. All I ask is that when you come over here, if you don't respect the message, you don't like the message that I'm giving out, just be respectable on my channel or click off. I am one. You cannot rage bait me as well. If I choose to get out of character with you, trust me, it's because I choose to get out of character with you. So I only ask that people come over here, respect yourself first and foremost, okay? Then respect my channel and respect those in the live chat and people that are a part of the channel that want to receive the message and that are looking for answers. As we all have come to the realization in this day and age, at this present time, that everything that has been told to us has been a lie. Remember, they said that there were no such things as aliens. Now there's aliens and they've been here. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people are finding themselves like, where do we go from here? Well, we all go into the uncomfortable parts, the uncharted territory. And that is what I'm here to do. So you're never going to typically feel comfortable over here, although I am a very empathetic person. Okay. I have been through a lot. So a lot of my personal shares will trigger a lot of people who aren't ready to accept that things have happened to them. I feel like also that the divine, I feel like really like God really allowed for so many things to happen to me because I need to be a catalyst and example. I'm not the only one, but I'm one of the ones that doesn't mind talking about these things because it's my healing, right? And my truth is my truth, and my truth is healing to me. And a lot of people need to see that not only can you go through these things, but you can come out on the other side. It can be done. You can be triumphant. You can overcome. You can persevere. You can be courageous through it all. And you can stand alone. See, we live in a world full of false paradigms and systematic standards that don't want you to think that you can stand alone and be just as powerful as you would be in a group. And we're also coming to the realization that even being in a group, even that is a weakened state. Okay. As we come to realize that a lot of people that have come against us, family, friends, lovers, whoever, cousins, whoever it may be, bosses, old jobs, anything, random strangers, they're always working together in a group of people. That doesn't make them stronger than us if we stand alone. That doesn't make whatever it is, if they're a smear campaigning you, that doesn't make their lies more stronger than your truth. Okay. So again, I'm going to get a lot of backlash. Y'all will see quite a bit of people, and typically it varies and I really don't pay attention to it. But, some people will come into the chat and they will say, I'm fake. And it's just like, I really don't worry about that, collective. I don't. Okay. I love giving out the messages. I love what it is that I do. I love having the strength and the courage, the intelligence and wisdom to not only stand alone, but to share with y'all my experiences. And I just want you to know you can get through anything. Okay. And when I say I have been through it all and then some. So definitely here to just be that example for people. And I'm not trying to force anyone to be ready before their time. Also, the biggest part of healing is acceptance. Okay. So there's that. So, Nameless and Aligned Souls. These are cards that one of my subscribers sent me, and I want to give a shout out. She did also send me candles, Trinity table, beautiful selling candles. They strong, they power. Sage, Palo Santo. I got bracelets too. I got many bracelets. They are very sturdy, strong, powerful. Energy cleanse. They got a lot of energy on the stuff. So I want to give her a shout out. For her stuff, I got candles lit. I got crystals from there. So, and she also got me 2 new decks. So we using the 2 new decks. So shout out to Trinity's Table. I was looking for a special shop while I get my stuff in order. And she has a different range of things that she offers in her shop. And, I've been looking for a holistic shop, a spiritual shop, an energy shop, I can say her shop is many, many, many different things and stuff, but somewhere where they have powerful spiritual products and stuff that, where you get good quality and you get their big shit, but they're also worth the money, right? So I just want to give her a shout out purchasing from her shop. And so I don't have a link, spill my coffee all over this. I don't have a link to how you can get in with her, communicate with her after this, or if you are in the chat, you can drop that. And y'all know the kids, they're going to start up when I get on live. So if you're used to being here, Kaya. Okay, about that time. It's about that time. Come off the phone switch. I can't stand. One thing I do not like anymore is glass tables. Because when you have, the Spirit said confirmation, because you have children like, why are your fingers on that? Huh? Yes, I did. You've been having it since 1 o'clock. You get an hour and a half, and then that's it. Okay? Because you already had your time before him. So that's how we're going to do this. Hold on, let me. Yeah. Child. And if you with the ships in the sky, y'all, people will not believe. And then there's more people coming out and they're speaking now on their accounts of beings, of being abducted, being able to see things in the future, seeing actual beings, alien or extraterrestrial beings in life. If any of you have seen the tree spirits and nature spirits living, if they've ever showed themselves, right? And it's so many, and it's so much that we all thought, or for most of us, a lot of us, we experienced it. We knew what happened, but then we had these communities and family structures that said, you're just crazy. That's not real. And now here we are today. And I just wonder how, for the people, the family, the communities, the friends, the lovers, anybody that said that we were crazy, how does it feel to them now? The government came out and said that there have been alien or extraterrestrial beings that have been here all along. It's just are they going to give you credit, collective? Probably not. Some people don't like to. Acceptance is key, and it's the biggest part of healing, or one of the biggest parts of healing. But they don't want to say that they were wrong, right? They don't want to accept the fact that you were right. And people just hate to tell you that you're right, And again, as you come into the live chat, be sure to hit that like button. Okay. We got follower and ancient roots. So I did pick up on this energy, avoiding pain. It's okay. Collective, whoever y'all are, collective energy, general collective reading. Many of you can say that either you weren't taught anything at all in life and you had to figure it out, this world out on your own. You had to come to this part of your life on your own, or people taught you wrong, right? With that being said, whichever one it is, both required for us to forge our own path. It's almost like Imagine a wild forest. It has no roads, no sidewalks, no pathway, no trail, no anything, because I did see Trailblazer, right? And it's like, imagine that God comes to you and tells you, collective, I have something for you. Everything you need to know is through this forest or on the other side of this forest. The only way to get to that thing is through it. Nobody has ever done this before you. No one has ever made a trailway, a walk path, a street, a road, a map, no anything. That makes you what is known as a way maker, a trailblazer, a key maker, a way finder. You had to forge your own path. And along that path, you had to encounter, I'm not finna make you now sandwich. Is it energy manipulation? Every time I get on here, they want me to make them something to eat. Is it? Oh, let me go make him a sandwich real quick because he ain't gonna stop. I'll be right back. Y'all know how this goes. The kids are always hungry when you online. Child. You couldn't ask mommy for a sandwich before I got on the live. Then why didn't you? Oh, because you was on that phone. Now that I made you get off, now you mysterious hungry. You don't want tacos instead? You get on my nerves. Child. You want mayo, mustard, cayenne? You want mayo? You want mustard? Okay. You want cheese? It won't take me nothing but a second, collective, so. Okay. Hold on. Turkey or chicken. Cayenne. Do you want it cut? You do? Damn it. And I know I got this microphone on and y'all can still hear me, so laugh it up. Laugh it up. This is the part of life, bro. Even if I do lives, I know y'all can hear me from in there, but even if I do lives, bro, I have children. Even if I'm on the spiritual path, the divine path, I still have a life. And yes, I have to stop. No, I'm not stopping no videos. So that's just how this goes. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so we're back. Yay, we're back. So imagine that part, and imagine you're the first of its kind, the first of your kind, the first in your family, the first period to ever take that path. And there are many paths, right? Excuse me. No, I can't stand doing that. There are many paths that we all take, separately, differently, each together, that lead us back to source, our primordial selves, right? And you're going to be the first one to walk your path in this lifetime. Realize that. A lot of the times our paths have been purposefully covered, so we have to make a new path. And a lot of the times we encounter things that no one has the recollection on how to handle. These could be feral animals. And it's funny because this deck is called the Feral Psychic. And I like it. But sometimes we come across wild animals that no one has ever seen, exotic things, encounter situations that no one has ever dealt with, or at least they choose not to tell us that they dealt with it so they won't help us, right? But nonetheless, the divine gives us every single tool that we need in order to overcome these things while we're on this path. Literally, we're making a path, okay? And we're solidifying this path. And we're encountering these things that are put on our pathway that no one has ever told us about and that are meant to block us. And we overcome them while still forging a path. That says a lot about you, collective. It says a lot about you. And mind you, this path isn't going to be perfect. You're the first to do it. You're the first to walk this path. So ones after you can walk maybe this same path. However, with this situation and the energy that I feel, collective, is someone tried to follow you down this path. However, people always think that they can fast track something. Even if you forge this path for people to come after you, someone was not equipped. I feel like whoever this person or these people are, they were not equipped with all the tools that you had to come. Like, you had to get all these tools. Imagine going on a quest before you even get to the wilderness forest where you have to forge this path. The quest is meant for you to gather tools, intellect, knowledge, as much as you can about self, though. So you know how you can handle situations on this path. Someone thought that they could just follow you down this path now that you paved the way. They thought that they could just follow behind you and it would just be easy peasy. And I feel like that this person got on because you overcame a feral animal, or you unallowed to, hopefully not, don't be out there killing animals. Y'all know how I feel about animals and trees and birds and bees. Anyways, even though you may have unalived this particular feral animal, doesn't mean that there aren't more out there in the wilderness, right? And still, you got to get to your destination through all these blockages. Write a book about it or an instruction manual so that way you can come back through the path that you have already forged. Okay, because some of you are just now getting to the end of your path or getting to this destination on your path, so to speak. It's only a pit stop, right? So remember that it's not about the destination. It's about the path. It's about along the way, the journey. So you still have to get to your destination on this path as a pit stop. Write down all the instructions on what to do when you encounter this and encounter that and encounter this and how you did it and how you that. And you still got to come back out this path where you may still encounter, but it'll be a lot easier for you because, been there, done that. But where, you still got to come back out this path out of the wilderness of the forest here to take that information back to another, pass the baton on to another that will know what to do next time. It'll be a little bit easier for them. However, this is giving me the energy of like someone tried to follow you down this path. I'm cold. Someone tried to follow you down this path while you were forging it right behind you because they thought that they're going to let you do all the hard work, and then they're going to get to the destination right at the same time that you are, and then they're going to what? Sabotage you, unalive you, possibly, Salah, and take whatever treasure it is that the Most High has for you on in the middle of the forest or on the other side, wherever it may be. But somebody was not equipped. See, they didn't take the quest like you did. The dark night of the soul, the healing, conquering demons, conquering entities, overcoming trauma bonds, overcoming trauma period of your own. Again, picking up knowledge and intellect about yourself so you knew how to better handle yourself in these situations, learning how to be calm, learning discipline, stuff like that. And it's many, many other things here. You had to go on a quest. That's the trials and tribulations before to get all these things, to acquire all of these things, right? Somebody didn't go on that quest. Someone thought that they would just let you go on the quest. You would forge the path. You would fight with a machete through all the trees and the wild jungle and fight off the feral animal, and that would just be it. However, somebody got trapped on this path because, let's say, they encountered a feral animal. This could be people. This could be another feral animal, a group of them, a pack of them at this time. Somebody is not equipped with what it is that they need in order to overcome these things. And now somebody is yelling from the middle of the forest, help, help. Yep, rooted rage and ancient roots. And hell, for all I know, this could be your ancestors that now that you have forged this path through fire and trial of fire, and you did all the necessary work, your ancestors could be standing guard on the path. For all I know, the feral animals could just be your ancestor, you conquering your ancestral karma. You know what I mean? And now these feral animals, they work for you. They protect your path. They're used to your scent. Does that make sense? And now these same feral animals, they are protecting this path from any intruders or trespassers. I've been picking up on wood areas and jungles a lot. So these kids don't take naps. I should have bought some melatonin. It don't matter. Melatonin does not work. On my 7-year-old daughter, I really don't have to give her that because she goes to sleep like 9 p.m., maybe 10 because it's summertime, but she goes to bed fairly early, without a doubt. Melatonin does not work on him. I just said, I'm not going to give it to you because it just be like giving him poison. I have never met a kid where melatonin does not work on them. Yep, this person is in survival mode, okay? How can you dream when your nervous system is scanning for threats? Until you feel safe, your spirit will ration its power. And I feel like that's where this person is, okay? I feel like that this person is in survival mode. But they don't have the skills. They don't have the skill set, the tools, everything that you acquire, and they need help now. Who knows that they're there? Maybe you might hear them along your path. You hear somebody behind you and you're like, who's that behind me? Like who goes there? Who goes there type of energy. But you're the only, this is a wilderness. This is a newly forged path in a jungle, a forest that nobody has ever been to. Nobody even knows it's there. Somebody shouldn't have followed you down a trail or a path. They shouldn't have followed you, period, into the wilderness. Right? And that could even be symbolic for any of you that are still heavy in your faith when it comes to the Bible. God took a lot of them out of the world and into the world could be the wilderness. You know, like you can consider it you can interpret it many different ways here. Okay. But who else is on this? Who else knows where this place is besides you, collective? You're the first. So now this person needs help. They're in survival mode where you have come out of survival mode and you are now in, you know, I really don't like these play on words. Because you know how they say, I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. But we know that survival mode is very poisonous to us in our path, our higher selves, right? Man, I can't make it up. Toxic positivity. This is giving me that energy of centered calm. So this is giving me that energy of this person has a dog eat dog type of mentality. They didn't care, whoever this is, they did not care that you did all the work and that the reward at the end of the path or at the end of the destination, the reward or the destination at the end of this path, they didn't care that it was yours alone. They didn't care that it was designated for you. They didn't care that you had to do all the hard work. Somebody literally, they were planning to, no, put it back. They didn't care. They wanted you to do all the hard work while they sat by and watched, while they ducked behind a couple of little trees and stuff like that. And it could even be that, you know, this person tried to hide by jumping off your path. Maybe you turned around a couple of times to see if you were being followed. You got that feeling. And sure enough, you were being followed. But this person, to keep from being detected, they tried to jump off of the path and duck behind a couple of trees, and they done ventured off of the path, or they are stuck somewhere. And that's the energy that it's giving me. With the toxic positivity, it's like, I don't know what that is, honestly. New deck, so we're seeing how it goes. Sacred roar. You've held it in long enough. This is you. You know, you get to that end of that victory and it's like, ah, you know, because not only did you survive, you are an accomplisher. You are in the 6 of Wands energy. You are in the 9 of Wands energy. Okay. You suffered many afflictions, many scratches, cuts, wounds, sharp rocks and objects, crazy animals, poisonous plants, snakes, other creatures that are unidentified and stuff that you encounter all of this, and you came to the end of your journey and you let out that grand roar. That's making it to whatever it is that divine has destined for you. Okay. So it says you held it in long enough. The healing begins when you give it a voice. Speak, and you will feel the shift. That's interesting. We can even consider the forest the valley of the shadow of death. Sacred roar is giving me transformation as well. Like you walk through death, and in the middle of survival mode is fire. You walk through hellfire. You walk through the underworld, and it transforms you into a freaking beast, you know, not in the worst way, but in the most positive, high vibrational, divine way. It could even be that somebody is scared of who you have become. Maybe they decided that they didn't want to take that path and follow behind you because they were scared of taking this whole path and getting to where you are, and having this type of transformation is something that they weren't ready for. The transformation could have been very necessary in order for you to get to where you are or make it to this treasure, this destination. And that could have scared somebody, the transformation that you've made, where somebody thought that they were going to be able to possibly unalive you. It's almost like, how can I explain this? If you're a man, woman walking this path and you make it to this treasure and you touch this treasure, a jewel or a diamond, emeralds could be significant, rubies could be significant because it's giving me jewel energy, right? Sardinia. You know, the jewels that are on the breastplate of righteousness, those are sardonyx. I'm sorry, apologies. But it's like you touch this jewel or whatever it is. Maybe you turned into the Pharaoh beast. You know what I mean? And before somebody could get there or beat you to the punch, they seen you touch this and turn into that. They scared of you, collective. So somebody tried to turn and run back down that path, but they could have encountered other feral animals, your ancestors, ones you've made friends with along the way. And they got this person hemmed up on this path and they can't get out. Somebody is yelling for help. And it's almost like maybe somebody doesn't want to yell for help because they're scared you and your ancestors or the feral animals or whatever else is in that wild forest, that you may hear them and you may tear them to shreds. However y'all like to put that as, y'all know how I do. So give me one or two more, please, and thank you. And they gave me two. You know, usually I'll be like, give me one or two more. They'd be like, nah, we think you're gonna have five. You wolf with radical hope. It's like all these are aspects of you. You know, you're a survivor. You made it through the show of the Valley of Death. You were forged fire. You were path through fire in the Valley of Shadow. Born into a whole beast, right? And not only that, did it alone. The fact that people sat by and they thought you were going to do the hard work. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be lovers, this could be your fallen twin flames, this could be your karmic partners, flames, soulmates, whatever it is. They thought that you were going to do the work all alone and then they were going to reap the benefits. But whatever it is that you turned into, I feel like they like, nah, I'm going to turn around. When they tried to turn around and skedaddle out of there, I feel like somebody got turned around and lost. But that's what they get for not doing the work and then trying to steal from you your hard work, the reward of your hard work. Something here is about wolves and stuff like that, child. I like that. Let the pack doubt you. This is a group of people. Family, friends, circle, people at your job, whatever it is. Let the pack doubt you. Sovereignty is standing firm in your truth, even when you stand alone. Didn't I say that in the beginning? Like confirmation, radical hope. This is like your destination to that forest. I keep picking up on forest energy. Some of y'all earth signs have heavy earth, okay? Again, earth angel energy as well, you know. Also giving me the energy of like, you know how animals have birds typically, because this is a bird, but even animals in the woods, animals in the oceans and seas, they all have a sense of direction, that sense of navigation without having map, GPS, stuff like that. That's because they're very much so grounded and connected with the earth. And the earth guides them. The earth is almost like their magnetic, what is it called? Stratosphere, magnetic sphere that the earth has. That is the thing that even all the compasses go by. And if you have this survival mode or animalistic nature, although you didn't know where you were going, you know that you were being somewhere and you followed your intuition. That's a part that also that earth stratosphere or magnetic sphere. Okay, take it as it resonates. Call it different things, but you have radical hope. Look at the rainbow. Look at the fire behind you. Same fire that's here. Okay, same fire that's right here. See this valley? rock cliffs and mountains and desolation and stuff like that. You forged a path. And there is even a light there. You were following the light. That's your divine intuition. That is, the fire can be your soul. The light can be your spirit. Take that as it resonates here. But like this person that was following you, they didn't want to do the work to connect spirit guides and ancestors. They didn't want to do the work of the dark night of the soul to find their own light. They didn't want to do the work to tap into their intuition, to be connected, reconnected back to earth and therefore the cosmos and the universe and stuff. They wanted you to do all that, and then they wanted to the end of it, you know? So with radical hope, it says, in a world littered with chaos and darkness, choosing hope is the wildest form of rebellion. So you rebelled against the system. You rebelled against the darkness. You rebelled against all things that told you this can't be done. And that's only because your heart guarded during that. Okay? Guarded against people, but guarded, not guarded against people, but guarded against people, if I make sense, you know? I feel like I need to move that because it's in a way and I'm gonna feel it. Another useful deck. This one is called the Arcanum, a hybrid tarot oracle deck. How many cards are in here? 78? Yeah, you mastered Eight of Pentacles, mastery. You mastered yourself. This is the only way that people are going to forge paths. They're going to make their own keys. They're ever going to get to their destination. It's not their own. Yeah, that's why this person became stagnant. Or they tried to stagnate you. Can you imagine? Harmony, 10 of Cups, this is your family. And in sorrow right now, what I say? Because you made it there. Triumphant, 6 of Wands energy. They failed to triumph. And you know why? I always like to tell people, be careful about listening to others. That's why I tell people, don't just take my word for anything. Be careful about listening to folks. People only want you to make as far as they've made it, never past where they've made it. People also do not want to have the courage and strength to conquer and overcome that they never even dared to allow themselves to even try to do. They want you to be a failure because they didn't even try. Generosity, 6 of Pentacles. And now somebody is like, you making it to this treasure. You having this big transformation. You being given something by the divine here in the way. That sovereignty energy. That's that, not just lone wolf. That's that, what do you call it? It's not the alpha. It's called the, I think it's called the beta wolf. There's the long, is it the long? I don't know, child. Wisdom, the Queen of Swords here. But just because you had the knowledge, it was instilled within you. And now people want you to come out. And these are people who refuse to do the work. Or a person, but we did see group activity. So, you know, the group activity here. No, don't go on that quest. You never know what's going to happen. You're not going to make it. Nobody has ever tried. And you looking like, yeah, but if nobody ever tries, how will we know? That's the energy you had to have. And then they were like, no, you shouldn't do that because you're not going to make it. And it's like, how do you tell me I'm not going to make it when no one has ever tried, right? How you know I'm going to make it or not? No one has ever tried. Then it's like, well, we just think that you're just being ridiculous. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you shouldn't be saying that. That's just silly. Like, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm going to do it anyways. It has to be the catalyst. Somebody has to be the first. Someone has to pave the way. Somebody has to be able to go in there and map out for the next newcomers, for the next people that are up for the challenge in the path. And it just makes it a little bit easier, but only for those that have did the work. You know what that means? You gotta be the first one to be humiliated, feel ostracized, feel uncomfortable, feel left out, feel alone, feel lonely, feel crazy as hell. Okay? Leadership, but that's what makes it. That's what being a leader is all about. Yep. And then partnership. Your two of cups, this partnership could be with yourself, or it could be with another person. I really like that somebody's, they feel like they knew they were going to make it here. I don't, I can interpret this in different ways. Mercury retrograde has been kicking my butt as far as the reads go. Okay. It's having me interpret things in so many different ways. Golly. That survival mode energy. I feel like that these people knew what path you were taking. I feel like that they know our path. These are people that could have lied and said that it was just the wilderness. You went and you found that there is actually an already forged path, and these people tried to cover up your path. And then somebody tried to come behind you because nobody has traversed that path for quite some time. And someone tried to come behind you and thought that they were gonna unalive you, knock you off, get you lost in the wilderness somewhere by doing all these crazy things and then getting the victor, because I'm getting chalice energy as well. Because why am I picking up? Remember in Harry Potter, I would forget which one it was, but they went swimming into the lake and they had to get that chalice, and unfortunately the chalice was hexed or jinxed or something by Voldemort or one of his followers for when Harry, it was in the maze or something like that. Child, I can't remember, but whatever. And remember, when they jinxed it to where not only would Harry get to it first, but remember, he was neck and neck with who's that? Anyways, child, it's been a long time. But when he touched the chalice, remember, it zapped him to another paradigm. So there's something here about our hex items being put on your path that was supposed to zap you into a different realm, or zap you through a portal, or even zap your inner a portal. But who would have put that there if that path has never been placed there? If it wasn't already and someone has never traversed it, who would have put that there? It was either your ancestors or it was these people that knew that eventually you would find that you made your way on a quest. Everything you found on the quest was going to lead you to a path that they tried to cover up with a whole bunch of brush and then call this place wilderness. Say it's no path in there. It's never, nobody has ever done. You're not going to make it. Nobody come out alive with energy. I don't know about. Because then now why am I picking up on a castle energy, an overgrown castle and a forest somewhere that people try to keep you away from? I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. Perfect. Tradition with the survival mode. Culture and ritual can hold meaning, but only if they are aligned with your inner truth. You got an ancestor that clues for you. Many, many clues. Okay? Somebody knew, or this person could be a foreteller. They could have been a seer. They could have been a visionary. They could have been a prophet of any kind. What's that? Oh, we don't hear me? We don't hear me? I've been picking up on this energy a lot. You got an ancestor, maybe a Passover loved one. They could have lied. You could have never met them. Okay. Somebody left clues for you. I'm talking about breadcrumbs. I'm talking about big breadcrumbs, you know? What y'all got going on in here? What? Why didn't I tell you so for that TV? Didn't I? I play it. Here. I told you no. I think you should lay down. I care less. Get up there now. Because why is this laying here? Bro, you just doing way too much. As soon as I get on this live, I could care less. And I'm shutting the door. Take that down now. Fucking A, bro. Dude up in here carrying TVs from rooms and shit. Like, bro. Like, go take a nap. Just go take a nap. And then he acted in like I killed him because I took the TV. Didn't I just tell him don't? They don't want me to do this reading. Every time I go to do a reading, he starts doing shit. Ancestor. I keep picking up on this energy, y'all. Some of y'all own a castle, land, talking about a country. Some of y'all own some type of castle there. Many don't know about. There are records of it. Some of y'all own like your real life heir. Because if any of y'all watch any type of and I'm sure most of you do, if you watch any type of anything on the internet, like people are going into these parts of forests and different, and they are going across grown villages, castles, stuff like that. Those places were hidden on purpose because the real rulers of those places actually rule over other parts of adjacent lands that are occupied, that would be their land too. And they cover up on purpose these places. People find going into those different parts of the forest, and they are finding real live castles, villages, cathedrals, stuff like that. With the tradition there, Hierophant energy, that's giving me kingship, queenship, okay? And with the 9 of Pentacles, something it solely belongs to you, an heir of something. I keep picking up this energy. And there's the castle celebration, or the 4 of Wands, or community, a castle. There in this castle, there's a castle. And look, adventure, Knight of Wands energy. An ancestor left breadcrumbs for you because he knew that you would be the only one to find some type of lineage, some type of ancient knowledge or old knowledge. This is centuries old, something about centuries, okay? Something can be in like old England. There were a lot of towns and cities that were built over You know how they say Columbus came here to the Americas, and I can only say this because I know about the Americas. I live here. They said that when Columbus came to America, what we know as cathedrals and these old saint churches and stuff like that, they were actually here, the people that lived here, the native people to the Americas, that they actually had whole castles, kingdoms, and stuff like that. Like they were highly advanced, highly technological. The Moors have accounts of this, you know, Nubian kingdoms and stuff like this. They actually had, you know what I mean? Like castles, cities, villages, communities, like highly technological ones, because I keep picking up on like cathedral or citadel. Okay. I don't ever have so much activity until I go to get on live. I'm telling y'all right now. Your ancestors left breadcrumbs for you because they knew that you were the only one that would survive and make it to, or follow the breadcrumbs. You were the only one that would survive this wilderness path. There has always been a path there, but there has been I don't know how big of the cover up is. There is a cover up to cover a path to a castle that oversees land, property, a village, and there's an adjacent land that is occupied that belongs to the owner of this castle, which would be you. You would be the heir of this castle. And they knew that you were the only one that would be strong and courageous enough to take this adventure on your own. They knew you were the only one that would survive. They know you got a beast inside of you. And they know, again, lone wolf with the sacred roar here. Somebody knew, like, you got ancestors that left breadcrumbs for you. Our ancestors were hella intelligent, bro. They were hella advanced and they were hella civilized as well. And I'm getting cold again. I'm getting cold again. Something here is about the rainbow serpent. Okay. You could be from any of those tribes, Haitian, anything like that. Also, the cosmic serpent. That book may be significant. What's the tradition of survival mode? This could even be initiations as well. Or again, along the path. Something is about a path, and something is about a cover up to cover up a path that leads back to some type of castle, land, a throne. There is a crown that belongs to you that's in a museum that that invaders or colonizers stole from a king or a queen. That's meant to be, and it was already stated in records. See, we think they get rid of those records and stuff. They didn't get rid of all of them. They burned the copies of them. They burned the multiples of them. But the originals, they still have them somewhere in like the Smithsonian warehouse. Something could also be about a castle in the Grand Canyon. A tomb even. Something could be about a tomb, a pyramid. Hell, y'all be surprised. That's too many. Collaboration. Complete. Deceit. I'm telling you right now, there was a collaboration to cover up this path. Because you are the tradition maker or breaker, or you were supposed to restore. We've seen restoration, restore some type of tradition. Mind you, these are new cards. Okay. So I'm still navigating through the energy of such. There was a collaboration to work together to cover up this path. And you defeated these people, or these people expected to defeat you because they didn't give you the information. They didn't even tell you that this wilderness was here, that you would come to this wilderness, that you would have to walk a path, that you would have to find a way to something. They didn't want you to know. That's a part of the cover up. but the celebration, the adventure, and the resilience. I had already spoke up 9 of Wands. There we go. With the Knight of Wands, with the 4 of Wands, there's a lot of wand action here because you have the power. And these people try to deceive you on your path. Like, oh, you ain't nobody. Those places don't exist. Those places are just fairy tale. Because when we talk about cover up, we're not just talking about cover up, getting rid of the history and stuff. We're talking about physical cover ups where there are castles, there are kingdoms. Okay, there are empires that they purposefully covered up with forests, trees, you know, that they blocked off from society. They even took the places off of the map. And that's why they kept on doing something that's about Old English. I don't know. Something that's about Old English. I don't know what Mayberry is, but I don't know. Spontaneity, curiosity, and see, this is you. You curious little cat, you. Yeah, that's what makes you fortunate. Good luck. It led you right to a coin, to a Ace of Pentacles. You're also on the right path. Spirit wants you to know. Even if you may feel like that you're uncalibrated, like you're not taking the right path, like you have no navigation, you have no idea where you're going, but Spirit wants you to know you're on the right path. It's your energy to be free-spirited or be curious enough to just want to see about it, just want to look. And then when you go there, oh, there's a breadcrumb, there's a clue. You pick it up. It's interesting to you. It sparks some memory alive within you that makes you want to go further and further and further. And you're on the right path here, okay? There, I don't know, deceit, completion, and your family. Like, what is going on here? Your family wanted to completely end you, or they wanted to steal this from you by telling you there is no path. You don't have a purpose here, Salah. There's nothing for you to look for. You're not royalty. You're not an empress. You're not an emperor. Salah. You know, you will never be victorious in anything here because they know. It's almost something like it's a lot going on here. Even in the energy, how I feel, yeah, these people try to disempower you from being on your own, from being single, sexy, self-sufficient, from being successful on your own, but being the sole successor and or heir to something. But even as I'm usually, you know, y'all know I get tongue-tied, it's Mercury retrograde, but I'm going to say this. Even in this energy, I feel like, which direction am I going in? I really feel like that. And y'all know I'm a big energy filler person. Like, it'd be like I'd be submersed in it. You know what I mean? But even then, I've never felt so uncalibrated, unnavigated, like nowhere, which way I'm going. Like I started here, now I'm here, now I'm there. Like I'm all over the damn place. And maybe that's what you feel like. But I feel like that's exactly how it's supposed to be. So no one can follow your path. It's even giving me the energy. You know, you're going somewhere. You know, you're supposed to be somewhere, end up somewhere, find something. You know, find that Ace of Pentacles. But it's so much deception that was involved around the cover up of you finding whatever this Ace of Pentacles is. That your ancestors leave breadcrumbs as you continue. Do that make sense? They don't leave breadcrumbs for an animal or for some type of, you know, scraggler or something to pick up or happen to come by and pick up. They leave breadcrumbs as you go. So as you heal another part of yourself, as you advance in yourself, as you advance in the art, the eight of Pentacles, as you advance in the skill of self, your ancestors, it unlocks a new level, a new part of the path, and boom, there's another clue. But they can only do it if you allow yourself to be guided freely. You don't know where you're going because that's the purpose. Does that make sense? Because a lot of us have like, what is this all for? If I keep encountering the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, Like, what is it all for? Where am I going? Is there really a purpose? Is there really a path? Is there really a destination? Is there really an Ace of Pentacles or something that I'm coming to? Is there something really there? Or am I on a wild goose chase also with that full energy, right? Spontaneity, curiosity. But it's something about, even though you don't feel like that, you have really it feels like you don't have any traction, or you're going nowhere fast. You don't know, you don't have any clear direction, no tunnel vision on one place or another. It's supposed to be exactly like that. And even your curiosity, that's your discernment, or that's your intuition inside of you here. Okay. It's a lot going on here. It's your navigation inside of you, your intuition that only cuts on when you complete and close the door in one chapter, completion. And then they reveal the next part to you. It's supposed to be however it is you feel in your life. It's supposed to be just like that. And you may feel like that you're not going anywhere. You haven't gained traction. You did all of this and still here you are in the same place. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. You have to be bounced around because you have to be bounced around like this, feeling like you don't have a definite path or destination, because everyone around you knows that. They know not only do you have a path, they know the path. They know the destination. They know what the Ace of Pentacles is. And there has been I don't know how big this cover up is, but it's a big cover up for the Ace of Pentacles to show there, to make you, for these people to, it's a big cover up. And long story short, it's meant to feel like you're scattered all over the place, and you're not. It's not really scattering though. It's made to be like that so it can look like to the people that have covered this up that you're just all over the place. You don't have a clear, definite destination. You don't know what the hell you're doing, where you're going, what it is that you're going towards. You don't know how to get there. You don't know anything. It's made to look like that to you and to these people because they won't want to follow you. Because you could have had a very clear definition in your life, right? A clear, definitive path where it was just like, this is how it's going to be, this is what it's going to be. And you set certain things in motion and you accomplish everything. You hit every milestone. Boom, 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 boom. When these people realized that you were getting closer to that wilderness, that forest, that path, that Ace of Pentacles, they started putting obstacles in your way. So to avoid that, your ancestors start scrambling you around, making you feel like that you losing your damn mind. You don't know where you're going, what you're doing, know anything. And I'm not telling anybody, I'm not telling you to just walk around in life aimlessly, right? It's just like, it's like even every time that you feel like you're going in the wrong direction, or you were over here, now you're over there, you were on this, now you're on this. Every time you feel like that, there's a clue that will be revealed, so long as you trust in being guided by a higher path or a higher power. You never know where you're going to come to. And if there's a cover up, everybody around you that's a part of this cover up is going to do everything that they can to make you feel like not only are you crazy, but you don't know what the hell you're doing and where the hell you're going, because they want to disempower you nonetheless. Balance energy, okay, with tradition. These people try to swap. Now that they, somebody is in the seat of that doesn't belong to them. It was swapped out. But they never want. These are higher up energies. Because that's the energy I've been picking up on. Higher up, it's almost like all of the small fries and small potatoes, they're no more. They're no longer the problem. And I feel like even the so-called higher ups or elites, they're not a problem either. But with Final Destination, you come face to face and have already conquered or overcome your final saboteurs, you know? Because somebody is sitting in a seat or throne here that is yours. And if it's not that, they were hoping that by now that you would be excommunicated or iced out of here to where they can finally go to what, child, I don't even know how to explain this, okay? We have invitation here. We got friendship and responsibilities. So 3 of Cups with the 10 of Wands. Yeah, this was a part of a cover-up. People around you were meant to keep you burdened so you will never see the breadcrumbs. It's something about the breadcrumbs being invisible. This could be like invisible writing on the wall here. Something that only reveals itself to you, not only when you're ready and when you overcome or you pass the last test, or when you close that door, close out that cycle. It's only being revealed to you then. And you may find yourself bouncing back and forth with the Hierophant energy and the 2 of Pentacles balance. You may have found that you have been bouncing back and forth like I don't know how to explain this. Oh, well, you know, I'm just saying. I was on a clear, definitive path, but I feel like I got to end the reading. I'm just letting you know that right now. There's a lot of illusions being thrown at this time. Whoever in my chat, I suggest you quit throwing that fucking magic at me with stagnation and deceit. You better quit throwing that fucking energy manipulation at me, but that's fine, because whoever you are, your spirit team, your divine, your ancestors, they are telling me somebody is watching because they don't fucking know. They don't know. And if anybody will be able to decipher through energies, I don't care how thick they are. I don't care what kind of cloaking or manipulation is being done. It would be me. And that's not to toot my own horn, but definitely toot. And they know who somebody is watching this reading right now, that whoever you are that I'm giving this message out to, somebody is watching this reading here. Somebody wants me bouncing all over the place from one thing to another to confuse, for the energy to feel too thick. Because there is no way. But somebody just told me stop. Just stop the reading. They want to know how close you are to finding it out. And you pretty close. Because whoever is watching this reading as a cross watcher, you trying to find out how much collective knows so you can throw their trail off. By making the energy hella thick with the 10 of Wands. And it could be 3 of y'all sitting in my chat right now. That's a part of this Hierophant energy that's trying to throw off the energy. Make it so thick, like wilderness, like I can't. I bet you any kind of money. Yeah, there go that Ace of Pentacles. I cannot make it up. Ace of Pentacles with the limitations. They trying to hold you back. And this could be from a partnership, okay? A 2 of Cups, or this could be the passing of a chalice, a cup, ownership, heirship, kingdomship, emperorship, emperorship, masculine or feminine, from the rightful owner of a place to you. They don't. And so listen, creation. How can someone disagree with your integrity? Be careful of a love offer or an invitation. It could very well put you under judgment. Because on the opposite side of invitation, it says manipulation. Yeah, they want you to use your discernment as you persevere, because something gonna look like a hit, something gonna look like healing, but it's actually an illusion or someone. It may be something that starts off very excitement, but somebody is happy to compete with you about it by causing you an illusion. I don't know what is going on here. Learning. Somebody trying to see what it is that the information I'm about to give out. Crossroads. Somebody want to know the path. I can't give the message out. I can't give the message out. I can't. With that spontaneity and curiosity, I got a cross watcher or a couple of them in here. Yep, 7 of Pentacles, Innocence, Page of Cups, New Beginnings, and Influence. Melancholy with the 4 of Cups and Authority. Whoever these people are that's watching me right now. Because that, yep, 3 of Pentacles, defeat, and harvest. And I'm trying to see where that one, I don't know where it went. I can't even, you know what? I cannot even gauge masculine or feminine right now. And I'm real good at that. I'm telling you, a cross watcher with crossroads. A cross watcher is in here. They want to know something. 10 of Cups. So it's a cross watcher in here. That's trying to manipulate 2 of Pentacles, the energy. I've never had this happen. Love, new love, making plans, and disempowerment. I can't give out the message. That's just the bottom line. Do you want me to redirect? Ancestors say always confuse the enemy. Somebody want to know so fucking bad who your partner is. I'm talking about so fucking bad. Reunion, burden of tears, submission. They want to know so bad. They want somebody, me, you, whoever, to reveal communication, to reveal whoever your counterpart is. These people so fucking, they so like looking all into your karma, and that can be good karma. It can be your dharma. What's a part of your karmic path, or what kind of karma have you cleared? Take that as it resonates here. Abundance and source. They want to know so fucking bad. Education. Somebody's so goddamn nosy. You a fucking cross watcher in my fucking live. You want me to tell you somebody else's business? New read. Clear the energy at this time. Ancestors are my highest good. Confuse the enemy. But whatever glamour, magic, or illusions that you need to put out to confuse whoever this person is. Because Spirit is saying soon they're going to be asking for forgiveness because they have been fucking warned by Spirit by watching my reading, other people's readings here, trying to find out which whoever is cross-watching, there's somebody in the collective. This message is meant, that message was meant for you, but you got a cross-watcher here who has been watching readings on you that is trying to figure out your next move, what you have coming towards you, who's your divine counterpart, what's the Ace of Pentacles, what's going on here. So that way they can maneuver and they can Two of Pentacles your shit. They can switch shit up. They can throw you off your path here. And whoever it is, they're trying to pretend like it's not them, but it is them. I feel like you know who this is. Take that as it resonates here. And that's a message from Spirit that you know exactly who this is, who the person who is trying to, I don't know, this could be your other half. We got duality here. And I'm telling you, this person was already warned spiritually in the spirit about doing this. Somebody is out of money. Someone is out of money. They can no longer pay practitioners to do work on you. They can no longer pay people to do readings on you. And even if they do pay people for readings, your energy is being completely blocked, bro. There is no way. I've never had a reading where I've been so turned around, so confused. It's almost like your ancestors, whoever you are, your spirit guides, they're trying to turn me around and keep me from tapping into the energy. That has never happened to me before, ever in life. That has never happened to me in any of my readings, bro. I'm very clear and concise. I'm very detail oriented when it comes to my stuff. And that has never happened to me. But it's almost like if you're in this energy where you feel like boom, 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 I'm bouncing around. I don't have a definitive path. I don't know which way I'm going. It feels like I'm losing my damn mind. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm all over the fucking place. That's on purpose because somebody is in your energy or keeps trying to tap into your energy that keeps trying to get a gauge on exactly where it is you're going. So in one instance where it feels like, boom, I know exactly where I'm going. I know what I need to do. And then you feel like that you're being punished and you feel like the ancestors your ass, and then it's like they spun you around on the fucking merry-go-round and turn your ass loose, and you like, oh, where now? And you forgot where you were, or you know, it seems like that's not even the place you were supposed to go. It's meant to be that way because somebody won't stop fucking tapping into your energy or trying to, getting tarot readings on you, watching general readings on you to see where it is that you're going, what you're heading towards, who your partnership is, what your Ace of Pentacles is, what your abundance is, what path you're going to take. And that's why you feel that way. And they got whoever you are, cross watcher, if you still in this bitch, like you got me pissed off. You got me hella hot because you ain't gonna interfere with my fucking readings with that. It's not me. It's not me. Fuck. Yeah, they want to know it's your abundance. And somebody is also mad because it's not them and it's you. And it's just too fucking bad. Because if this person would spend an inkling of their time, or at least a half a bit of the time that they spend getting readings on you and paying readers to tap into your energy and nobody can see what's going on, if this person spent half the time and put that energy into themselves, they would probably be on them paths, their own paths, and on their way to their own abundance and healing. But somebody don't want to do that. Somebody feels like it's not fair that it's you. Sometimes, you know, I like to tell people, it's not that I was chosen or that God chose me. You chose me. Whoever the cross watchers are, whoever your competition is, whoever your hater is, it's not that you were really chosen. You chose yourself, but they also chose you. They chose you to be the focal of their fucking attention, the highlight of their day. They chose you. They chose you. And then they feel like it's not fair that it's you. They chose you. Do that make sense? That's why all of this energy is here like this. The energy is wild and feral, you know? It's aggressive because they had to put you in, because somebody is in survival mode or they think that they'll only survive with you. Or you may feel like you're in survival mode now because you may feel like you're in survival mode. You may feel like you're alone, but it's for your highest good. And even then, you may find yourself feeling very hopeful, even though you don't know where you're going. You're on the right path, even if it seems like there's no definitive, no straight path, no straight and narrow, no mapped out one. That's the path for you, whoever you are, because you know you got too many people watching you, and your abundance here. Okay. And it's going to be the same person that's trying to claim like it's not them. They would never. Okay. Somebody could be your karmic twin flame, your fallen soulmate, your something like that. They have been warned in the fucking ethers. It done came out. Spiritual warning or message of spiritual warning has already came out several times. Message of freedom, message of peace, message of forgiveness. If you forgave this person in the ethers here and you're in this calm energy, and you just cool with knowing that one day you will be reunited, either with your ancestors, your person, yourself. This is a copycat. This is somebody trying to fucking mirror everything that you did. Remember in the beginning, I said in the beginning of the read, somebody was trying to walk your path and this motherfucker done got lost. Now the motherfucker yelling for help, communication, physical pain, love, karma, because they keep trying to mess with your love life. They keep trying to mess with you, your path, whatever you got going on. And it's like, but the spirit is saying they need to focus on their damn self right now. And I cannot make that up. There you go, right there again. Message of warning. Spirit, whoever you are, cross watcher, whoever you are, spirit done warned your ass. Now, this is more than a fucking warning because you come over here in my lives and you try to fuck with my energy, baby. You don't want whoever I'm doing this reading for. You don't want their spirit team and my spirit team on you, because I don't know about nobody else's spirit team, but somebody else, whoever the reading is for, their spirit team is pretty smart. They pretty intellectual. They know you watching. They know you are the culprit to whatever it is that's going on. But when you fuck with my energy up over here, try to manipulate shit, try to influence my energy, my energetic field. I already stated that all energies that were not allowed were required to leave at this time. If you stay, the most that you can do as a cross watcher is sit your ass there and shut the fuck up and watch the fucking reading instead of trying to manipulate the energy to make me tell you something that you're not meant to know. So when you tap into my energy, I'm gonna let you know right now, you got fucking problems now. You got fucking problems. Whoever you are, you got some fucking problems on your hand. I don't give a damn how elite or how prestige or how higher up you are. You got fucking problems. You got fucking problems. This ain't the energetic field that you want to play in. I promise you that. Somebody trying to get the messages in the dream state, they can't get that. Because it's too sacred. Whatever the information is too sacred, but it's going to happen just in time. When? Anytime. How about that? Somebody want to know who, what, when, where, why, how. None of your fucking business, because the spirit wanted you to know that. If God and the divine wanted you to know that, they would give you the messages. So the fact that you have to do energy manipulation and keep watching these general readings on collective in order to figure out what they got going on, you are a fucking loser. No wonder you always talking about, it's not me. Why not me? It's not you because you didn't choose you. You chose collective as your focal point, as your focal focus in life. You chose collective. Sad ass. Fuck is going on here? But yeah, again, thunder energy, you've been warned. And so now, since you didn't heed the warning in the spirit, you didn't heed the warning in the readings, you didn't heed the warning from the practitioners, you didn't heed the warning from somebody's ancestors, now you need to heed the warning from the council. Silly shit. People, y'all too fucking pathetic out here for me, because I'm telling you, it's being witnessed and you're being watched again by the council. So now this is your problem right here. It's like, damn, you really want to way out of this bitch off of the physical plane? Is that where you're at? Are you one of them people, them crazy people that won't fucking die type of shit? And I'm talking about spiritually. Because whoever you are, seems to me like you really want them problems. It's like, I can't stop until I find. It's like, why? It's not meant for you. The staff. It's not meant for you. I'm telling you, the thunder, the council, and the staff. They've all. Okay, you're about to be shown your power by divine counsel. That's bad for you. And it's possible that whoever you are that I'm doing the collective reading for, not the cross watcher, not the karmics or karmic, because there could be 3 karmics in here, cross watchers in here for a karmic. It's possible that whoever you are a divine council member yourself. Your energy is not to be read. That's why I had to quit. That's why I had to stop. So now they want me to pull on these, they want me to pull on the karmics energy for the cross watchers. They under fire. Them motherfuckers under fire. Remember, I kept on picking up fire. Fire. And I'm telling you, this is some shit like the beauty way with the arrow. They finna show you how a bitch goes down the slide. I'm letting you know, whoever you are, you under severe fire judgment right now. And I'm talking about when it comes to your soul, because whoever you are, you won't quit. Somebody don't think fat mean fucking greasy until that shit burn in the motherfucking flame, until that shit starts sizzling. So give me the karmics energy. Because what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Never. Lightning. Fire energy, the sorcerer. The ghost dance. I guess somebody don't want to stop until the ghost dance with the completion. They don't want to stop. Them, whoever this person is, the cross watcher, whoever you are, you in a sweat lodge already. That ass already under fire, under judgment, under hella heat. You are under already heavy backfires and shit, and still you choose to not stop. Oh, so they gonna gather that ass. They got you at a standstill right now. You trying to figure out what's coming towards you, but also at the same time, how are you going through a backfire? Because there was another download that I got. How are you going through a backfire and you going through major backfires? It's like Mayday bombs over Baghdad. You know what I mean? Like the Mayday red alarms and stuff going off. Awooga. It's like that shit going on. The backfires is tearing that ass up. And even then, in that, it's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with you. It's all that sorcery magic. Okay. It's all the sorcery. Okay. Even going through all these backfires, you still in the midst of all of that. And you are at a standstill. You can't go nowhere. You can't move forward. You can't do a motherfucking thing. And instead of taking that as a way to heal yourself, or giving that leeway to have that opportunity, not looking at this standstill as a bad thing for you, but as a way that counsel and the ancestors and the divine is trying to give your ass a chance to save yourself, to heal yourself while you at a standstill. Still, you're on the negative and lower vibrational aspect of looking at fucking things. You weren't allowed to move forward with whatever you were trying to do to the collective. You weren't able to attack them. Okay, they still heal. They're still going to their destination, wherever it is that they are meant to go. You suffering all the backfires, and still, even in a standstill, at a complete halt, no chariot movement, no nothing, you won't find time to heal. Instead, you want to sit up here and stop as a cross, or have people stop as cross watchers to watch collective readings and get readings on collective to see what they got going on. That ass ain't raw from shitting out all that hot fire. That your asshole is not raw from shitting out all them backfires. And I'm gonna let you know right now, like, I'm not talking about just heavy hitters up over here in my energetic field. When they on your ass, and these ain't the ones that you ain't finna pray these ones off. You ain't finna sage these one off. You ain't finna spiritual bath these one off. It don't work like that. No crystal can protect you. No saint, no priest, no church. Because I get readings for powerful people in the fucking collective. People who have been lone wolves, people who have had to stand alone, do it on their own, people who have had to find the courage where there was none given, people who had to find the praise and give it in themselves where there was none given, people who had to actually find ways and make ends meet, and people who had to make something out of fucking nothing because there was none given. And you came to the wrong fucking channel trying to fuck with my energy. You came to the wrong channel, baby boo. Let's see what the karmics got going on. The cross watcher. Give me cross watcher energy. Apophis, darkness. Soon as I split the deck. Somebody got a dark ass womb with fruitfulness. Or it's a masculine. It could be a woman and a masculine and a woman and a masculine for all I fucking know. It's three of them. Them fucking sacral chakras shot. Somebody can't create anything anymore. Of course you can't. You can't manifest. That's because your sacral chakras are blown out on purpose. That's why you're blown to a standstill. You can't produce anything. And whatever it is that you produce, you need to be paying attention to that shit. But nah, you want to do energy manipulation and work all the fucking time. And somebody stink as well. Somebody smell like athlete feet gym socks. Somebody got athlete's feet. Yep. Hermitage, somebody that's in hermit mode. Somebody that's in their dark night of the soul. And again, Spirit is saying that standstill, it was ushered in for you to go in hermit mode. They trying to give your ass a chance. But so you can free yourself from associations, from guilt, you know what I mean? From that darkness here, from your circle of friends, and still yet. I don't feel like I have the right cards. Huh? Oh, I love you too, baby. You just saying that because you made me upset. Kisses. And it's just like I said, see how when I started to read, the kids start acting up. Somebody been doing this shit for a minute. Come right up into my live chat and start doing this shit for a minute. So we finna get a little deep into this hole. Sorry, little cards. I had me some new cards. I was trying to, somebody that's in competition with collective. Child, like get the fuck in competition to disempower you. Like the cards don't lie, baby. Yeah, because you've been restored. Every time they try to compete with you, you be restored. Your harvest is being restored. These people losing every fucking thing. They gotta stay their ass out of your energy. I guess they say it's die, go home or die, ain't it? I guess it's gonna be the latter for their ass. All that cross-watching shit. Like, you don't come up over here and fuck with my energy, baby. Wrong one. Dark moon, river rocks. Shit. You heavy in the darkness, ain't you? And your ass is being haunted. I'm telling you. For all them orgasmic rituals you've been doing. And I say these people, sacral chakras blown the fuck out. I'm talking about blown out. Somebody could be in Aquarius. Send your ass up over there haunted and you still doing shit. Like you ain't learned your lesson. Baby, when council get on your ass, there's nothing that can save you. And no incense, and you aging very quickly as well. Yep, people see it. Glamour magic done wore off and shit. Yep, go and earth worship because you keep coming for a goat and that worships the earth or that the earth worships. That's not what I want. I've been waiting to use these for quite some time. You know. Thank you, whoever you are, cross watcher. We in the shadow box. So look, Two of Pentacles right there again. Transformation. Who is in the energy? Somebody trying to get clarity. Clarity on what you got going on, but it's being kept a mystery. Cannot make it up. A whole bunch of people. Three of Pentacles, companion energy. Who you got going on and stuff. Who you connected to. What's going on. Somebody trying to do root work on you as well. They're trying to find out everything that they can on you so they can do root work. And the roots can also mean grounded. Child, it's always an idiot. It's always an idiot. No. Do we pull out? Are we going to, wait a minute. I gotta make sure my other cards are pulled out so they don't get tainted by the energy. I say to the ancestors of my highest good of high vibrational dark. Those of you that are good at energy manipulation, pulling off cloaks, breaking through illusions here, cutting down and chopping down black magic and dark magic. I call upon you at this time to protect me in my energetic field, but also help me cut through the thickness of their so-called dark. Child. This ain't what the fuck you want over here. Yep, it's somebody who's not awakened. Somebody that want to spin the block on you, but they can't pull up on the kid in the reverse. Somebody could be in the lower part of the New York State, a Sagittarius in the reverse, and another Sagittarius in the reverse. This could be them motherfuckers from Maryland and shit, Baltimore, Maryland. I said it, ho. I said it. Like motherfuckers can't pick up on your energy. So fucking slow. Yeah, a black male here. A black male with a shortcut fade or waves. That can sound significant to somebody. Yeah, spirit alchemizing the negativity, but it was in the reverse. These people can't alchemize the negativity. The state of Louisiana is significant. Been picking up on that too. Because I've been picking up on a new magic here, a magic called Cree. C-R-E-E or crew. Take that as it resonates here. But I've been picking up on magic like that. And I've been asking what it is. I've been hearing it. Okay. But we'll see. Because y'all know I'm petty. I don't like being attacked. It's like find you something to do or I'm going to be your something to do. You know, I'm going to do you. Hexes, spells. Listen, hexes, spells, curses on your psyche to gain mental clarity. Let's go. Yeah, your heart, I didn't even put this in the deck. I don't know how I missed that, but your heart is being guarded from these people. These are somebody that you had to guard your heart from. A person, people, a group of people. Yeah, nah. Y'all see all the fucking interruptions, bro? Like, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Because booyah, booyakasha, as they like to say on Teen Titans Go. Charged mic, as this one is going dead. There we go. I'm gonna put this thing on there wrong. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Give me a Roger that or drop a 2 in the chat. Get my motherfucking, what do you call it? The love doctor. I forget what his name is. The radio personality that has that sexy voice. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Collective. Can you hear me? On some shit like that. Hold on. I got to clear the table here. Because again, even if it's a certain type of read where we're going to read the comments, you know, it's still got to be clean and clear. So we can have a clear pathway. Since people want to be in y'all energy, I'll show you how to be in people's energy. Cross watch your ass. Like, are you really a cross watcher? Like, even like these people so stupid, collective. They think that if they send like one of their little girlfriend, boyfriends, homeboys, family members, it's like they think that you won't pick up on their energy. I mean, help me with my skill set. I need to hone in on some new stuff. Okay, we hear me. Good. I need to hone in on some new stuff. I need to perfect my skill set, you know? So help your girl out, you know? I love, this is a part of alchemizing energy where somebody thought that they were going to get me to reveal somebody else's business so they can attack you and your shit. Salah. Now they've allowed me, you know, now I can show a motherfucker what it is that I can do. I got to get my nice little cards with the good energy on out the way. Y'all sit up over here, babies, okay? Mommy gonna have to sit you over here. Oh, there's the box for that. There's an app for that. Nosy. They just won't. This is somebody that's going through adversity at this time, though. But they also want to go through want you to go through adversity, collective. They don't want you to have a clear, definitive path either. Okay. So it's these type of people that think that they really doing something, like their magic is working when you feel like a lot of shit is going on and they think, oh, like I really got them now. They don't know which way they're going. My magic is actually working. That shit ain't working. Your ancestors doing that for, they allowing that shit to happen for a reason. See, this is the prime example of make your enemies your footstools. Okay. This is the prime example of it. And Spirit saying they in perfect timing because they finna get froze out. You sit there. You sit there. You all sit right there. Yeah, somebody needs to be worried about the death angel on that ass. Never do magic against someone's free will. So we've seen the states that came out. We've had New York in the reverse, so they could be the bottom of New York, the top of New York, and we had Louisiana. Whoever doing this work on you, they're your ancestors are alchemizing the energy at this time. Somebody could be a Taurus, okay? You could be a Taurus, they could be a Taurus, but no, we doing cross watchers, cross watcher energy. And whoever they're connected to, because I don't really want the cross watchers. We know they peons. We already know the cross watchers are peons. Let me give you a couple dollars to go up over here and watch so collective can't detect my energy. Stupid. If you paid them the money, you talk to them through someone. I could detect their energy, that other person's energy, the middleman energy, your family member's energy, everybody that's around you, everybody that you're connected to, and the other cross watchers that were connected or hired through someone else besides you. Fucking real, bro. Memories coming back. Is somebody mad because your memories are coming back? Didn't I say that in the beginning of the live, bro? Somebody is a fire sign in the reverse here. They could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. Somebody didn't pick you due to superficial reason, and it's like, wah. Like, wah. Because if those superficial reasons were that important or they were still in place and they meant that much to these people or that person, why do they got cross watchers watching your messages, collective? It looked like that superficial shit didn't last very long and looked like somebody traded sugar for shit. Bro, spirits is petty. They said this person, they chose someone else for superficial reasons, and now they chasing after someone that's chasing after someone else. Just sad. We gonna leave that one out. We might come back and end the message with this. They chose somebody else for superficial reasons. Now they chasing after that person, and that person is chasing after someone else. Yeah, jealous as hell. Somebody's name could be Kiata or Kiana. This person could be an Aries. Motherfucker could be from Forest City, Arkansas. That's what I mean. That's just remove my personal thoughts and feelings, child. Yeah, they've been abusing whoever this is. They've been abusing divination, and they're jealous of you. They didn't want and accept you then, so they shouldn't want you now. Whoever this is. Somebody could be an Indian, okay? Somebody could need Indian jade, okay? Somebody's name could be Jade. It could be an Indian named Jade. Spirits say, boy or girl, bye. Okay. Somebody named Emily. Child, couldn't be me abusing divination. That's what that crosswatcher shit. Chasing after somebody that's chasing after somebody else. Sad. Just sad. Then sitting up got the nerve to be jealous of who coming towards you. Even though they didn't want you. Spirits say bye, boy or girl, bye. All right, get the fuck on up out of here. Crazy, weird ass mofos. Somebody got herpes. And somebody got athlete's feet and they feet stank. I'm telling you. Spirits say you chose cross watchers, so keep choosing. You don't even realize whoever you are. If you are masculine, you under a spell anyways. That somebody named Emily put on you, somebody named Jade put on you, somebody that's an Indian put on you, somebody put an Indian hex curse or spell on you. Take that as it resonates, okay? And this could be Native American Indian, American Native Indian. This could be indigenous or aboriginal Indian, or these could be ones from, over there towards in India, actually. Okay. Somebody could be Hawaiian or from Hawaii. Okay. Somebody could be an air sign or somebody trying to resurrect their thoughts. I don't know. Somebody could be a Leo. Okay. Yeah. A whole jester out here. Can you imagine being a Leo and you a jester out here? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, these people were part of the Loosh Farms here. This is where they do Loosh Farms. Let me tell you what they are. They're spirit boxes, okay? If you know anything about Hellraiser, that is a mini spirit box. But a bigger or grander scale spirit box would be prisons, hospitals, schools, and churches. They are Loosh Farms. That's where they harvest souls, spirits, and energies. They are spirit boxes. Confirmation, okay? Loosh Farms, okay? And these are people that are a part of the membership or the brotherhood or sisterhood of fucking Loosh Farms here. All those people are connected with each other, okay? Spirit says chime in, chime. Somebody could be a water sign. Somebody's name could be Adrian. That's a pussy. Male or female. Yeah, karmic justice is being handed out to these people. I'm talking about execute it. And take that shit as it resonates, okay? Somebody is a fire sign in the reverse. Confirmation. November fire sign. Somebody could be an end of the November fire sign, like end of the month, Sagittarius. They can be Scorpio, Sag. Yeah, they didn't pick you due to superficial reason. It's just like, okay. It's like, okay. Like, didn't you get what the fuck you want? Yeah, and your memories are coming back about something that this person did or something, how this person treated you. Possibly in November. Okay? Spirits say laugh out loud right now. You get the last laugh, collective. You get the last laugh. or somebody memory coming back. This is like a person, and I just seen Bruja. This is a person here that they're trying to act like that they don't remember what they did to you, or why you so mad at them, or why you ain't fooling with them. Child, they fucking remember unless the divine then came and snatched that memory. Yes. And you don't get away from me. I will tell her when to get off that phone. You're not getting another turn. That's it. I done had it with these kids. Yeah, 2 years ago in November, somebody did some foul ass shit to you, and they trying to act like, like now my memories are coming back. It's like, what? 2 years ago in November, somebody did some foul shit to you, and they didn't pick you for superficial reasons, whatever that means. 2 years ago in November, and your memory is coming back, or this person gonna try to come towards you and bring back up some type of memories of a good time that happened 2 years ago in November. But yeah, maybe in November they tried to make you forget something that they did to you or that happened here, and they were using hexes, spells, curses on your psyche. So you need to gain clarity. Or you gain clarity that they were doing this back in November 2 years ago. Let's take that as it resonates here. And the jury is back in from deliberation. Listen, the jury is back in from deliberation. And there are Fed charges, indictments, and RICO charges going out. That's what's going on. And so whoever this is, don't let this person back towards you, because somebody is going to try and come towards you and then steal a fake memory. Like, oh, you remember this happened? Like, nah, bitch, I don't. You need to play as dumb as they tried to fucking play you. Like, huh? You don't remember back 2 years ago in November when we went and did such and such, or when such and such did what? Did this and did that? Huh? November when? 2 years ago. That's exactly how you do it, motherfucker. Spirit want me to keep talking, say more. And it could even be somebody is trying to come and mess with your memory, because a lot of y'all, listen, somebody or a lot of y'all, you finna go to court and you're finna be called to testify. Yep. Because law enforcement has sought out some type of answers, and they found what they needed. And they said somebody's going to call you on the witness stand. And I've been saying this. And whoever you are, cross watcher, you ain't ready for this. That's what Spirit say. Because you're going to get the death penalty, because this is involving a death, an unaliving in November. Oh, okay. All 4 regions is in the reverse here. You can't run. Pharaoh. Remember, see, we just had Pharaoh. Pharaoh is there. I spelled it wrong. I know. Family members. Denmark may be significant. Well, you came over here. That contract is over. Get over it. You don't want it. Okay. It's in the reverse. Your contract is not over. Their contract cannot end. Matter of fact, these people could have a death contract on their head. They could be wanted dead or alive by your ancestors, by the galactic or federal or divine council here. It's also something about a death contract they put on you that they thought was over, but they thought was over. But now it's possible that the death contract has been placed on their head now, because this person couldn't do what they were meant to do, possibly get you pregnant. Shit. Nah, because something could be like a death sentence, but for this person getting you pregnant, it could even be ending your creations, your new beginnings, your Ace of Wands. Yeah, because there's such thing as energy pirates, okay? Lil Wayne, you guessed it, bitch, you jealous. Whoever you are, cross watcher, and that's the second time it's come out. Somebody's name could be Desiree. You could be in the reverse, whoever you are. Yeah. You were a government experiment. It done went bad and it's backfiring here, okay? Yeah, somebody went and chose fool's gold, something that looked good. Again, sugar for shit, gold painted shit. In Spirit say they were all involved, or in the reverse, they weren't all involved. Take it as it resonates here. And it wasn't supposed to happen. So somebody could have accidentally unalived somebody named Desiree. Somebody that's always twerking her ass on somebody. This could be a stripper. And they scared now because they see your power. So these people are hiring whoever y'all are, cross watchers. Y'all been gang stalking collective. That's the end of that. Next deck. Next deck. Spirit want me to grab the deck with Louisiana. Because somebody been going out there to them bayous, baby. Somebody can have an account on Thread, a fake account on Threads. You can have an account on Threads Collective. If you do, somebody watching you on it. Somebody from a fake account. Somebody's name could be Karma on Fred. On Fred's, somebody's name could be Fred. Okay? Somebody's name could be Karma on Threads, though. Somebody's name could be Fred. Somebody also could be following you on if you're a feminine or masculine. Somebody could be on Threads trying to talk to you. They have the screen name is Fred. That's a karmic. That's one of you crotch watchers right there. Karma is there again. Florida is here. Something about your birth parents in the reverse. Florida. Karma. Somebody's name is JC. Jacey. JC. Who the fuck name is Orenthal? I only heard that in the movie one time. Somebody's name could be Orenthal or something like that. We'll take that as it resonates here. Spirit say, bitch, skip the number. Whoever they are. They need not call you, try to reach out to you, skip the number. Or somebody thought that their number was going to get skipped when it came to karma. Alaska is significant. Somebody's name is Jasper and something is about a fake birth certificate. I can't make cross watchers monitoring you, video, social media, and home. Cross watcher energy. Cross watcher energy. Somebody is a part of a motorcycle club, or at least if they were, and they got their ass kicked out. And there could be the people that got a death contract on this person's head. Yeah, because somebody was always twerking their ass on someone. They could have handed out a disease. People could be looking for this person. They could have slept with a lot of people to get them access into different motorcycle clubs and stuff like that. Y'all know how them hoes go. I said it. You know how the motorcycle hoes go. Not everybody in the motorcycle club is a part of them, but these kind that I'm picking up on that do death contracts, oh, they going. And Spirit done call towers on their ass, all of them. Because somebody always twerking their ass on people to get people to work for them. Whoever you are, cross watcher, you always twerking your ass on somebody. Same people that told them to choose someone else wants you for themselves. It's like, go figure. They told this person, whoever the cross watcher, masculine, feminine, whoever I'm talking to. Somebody told you to choose somebody else besides collective, and this person always twerking their ass on somebody. Now you chasing after this person, and they chasing after someone else. Oh, they really want collective, masculine or feminine. That's what's really going on. And y'all got them towers blowing smoke up y'all ass, just like y'all tried to do collective. Yep. Spirit say, but they love you though. They don't. Whoever you are, cross watcher. Yep. Too high to vibrate that low. Shit, you vibrate low. You a low vibrational ass cross watcher. And Spirit say, men be ran through too. Damn. Maybe this a masculine that be twerking his ass on somebody. I mean, take it as it resonates here. Somebody could be Persian. We got a lot of Persian Indian energy coming out. I mean, hey. I didn't say it. Spirit is saying it. Something about a fake death certificate or birth certificate and an adoption here. Yeah, they watching and plotting in the reverse. They ain't got shit going. They can't do nothing. All they can do is watch and plot. They can't make no fucking moves because they going through karma. But Spirit say, boy, girl, bye. You need to worry about that death angel on your ass. Yeah, because shit is getting apocalyptic in your life if it hasn't already, with all that gang stalking. Yeah. And you also got charges for breaking and entering here. You could have unalived somebody when you was doing a breaking and entering. Spirit say all that talking they doing about you, or watcher, all that talking that you're doing or that you heard, is it tea or is it piss? That's what Spirit say. You need to worry about all that karma that you're getting for just speaking on collective. You staying in a hotel extended stay, or you stay in a camper here. The number 9, Virgo, could be significant here, or the month of September can be significant. Yeah. Karmic fake friend, whoever you are, cross watcher, you a karmic fake friend, and you got a friend that sent you to cross watch, they karmic as fuck, okay? Aries is coming out as well, okay? This person could be Persian as well, okay? What? No. Kaya got it? She sleep? This person tried to pretend like they had a connection to you in a past life. They don't. They don't. Something about January. Somebody's name could be January, actually. Somebody could be from Russia, okay? And soon, what's going on soon? Oh, because you have new love coming in soon. This is what I'm talking about. All this shit, picking somebody else and then sending cross watchers in to watch you collect, watch my reading, watch the collector reading, get readings on you because you have new love coming in, and they stuck chasing after a person who chasing after somebody else, after this person that twerked their ass all on somebody else, or you twerk your ass all on somebody else, and then whoever you got to sway away from collective, you done gave that person HIV and AIDS. I mean, just take it as it resonates. Now you sitting up there running after somebody else, and this person chasing your ass down, because see, this other person who possibly part of a biker club that you was dealing with, you possibly swayed this person away from collective, or you got this person to work with you, you slept with this person, and you gave this person something. Now you running from this person because they got a death contract on your ass. This person could be Persian, Russian, somebody could, it's in the apocalypto type of energy. Somebody wants you. Your house could have got broken in recently here, 5 months ago, 9 months ago. Or back last year or 2 years ago, between, I don't know, the 9th month. Something happened 2 years ago where somebody's memory is coming back about some dog ass shit that somebody done did to somebody. Whoever you are, cross watcher. Spirit say it sucks to be you. Don't go broke trying to compete with somebody that's not even paying attention to you. Laughing my fucking ass off where? You feel me? These be them type of people here that try to compete with you collective, and they try to make it seem like they got all the best threads and the best man and the everything. They spend all their money to look like they got money. And it's like, collective don't even see you. You mean to tell me you over there spending up your money going broke when collective don't see you? Collective ain't paying attention to you? Child, sucks to be them. Why? Why what? Why do the DM want you, collective? Or why to the DM? The DM is asking why. I don't know. Or somebody in somebody DMs and somebody like, why? Why was you in somebody's DMs? Why was your DM, your baby daddy, in somebody's DMs? Take that as it resonates here. Somebody's name could be Deja, okay? Somebody's name could be Faye. Somebody's name could be Tristan. I don't know where the hell Altoona is, but y'all take that as it resonates, whatever that is, Altoona, okay? Yeah, something is about some missing loot or booty or money, okay? Well, while we got energy pirates out here, we might as well say, where's me booty? You know what I mean? Somebody drives a car, 2-door, 4-door, a coupe, or a sedan here. Somebody ain't got no connection to you in your past life, collective. If they did, and it's supposed to be a DM, they ain't no more. If you're a DM and this is a feminine energy here who say they had a connection to you in the past life, maybe they did, they don't know more. They asses left in the past. Take it as it resonates here. Cross watcher, you don't got no connection to a collective. Just stop. It's over. It's past. Collective is too active. They got too much going on. And there's an active investigation going on about fake birth certificates. I said it. Somebody's name could be Normandy or Normandy here. Is that a real place? Anyways, I've been picking up on Cambridge lately. Yeah, somebody's gonna get 25 or 35 years here in prison. And they could be somebody's, the rest of somebody's life. Somebody could be from the Yukon area of the mountains here. Somebody could like Duck Dynasty. They were trying to take your life. whoever this person is that's from the Yukon Mountains. That could be where the hitman is from. That could be where a biker is from. Take it as it resonates here. Somebody got the Black Plague, child. Sickness, spells, illusions amongst. Oh, the Black Plague. It is sickness, spells, illusions amongst the melanated communities. So this person could be melanated. Take that as it resonates here. Okay. Somebody is actively blowing somebody, blowing their phone up. Somebody wants to know, who does he think he is? Collective, you want to know who somebody thinks that they are? Somebody, kids here, a kid, a part of a community of kids. A community want to know who a kid is. A community wants to know, who does this person think he is? He's childish. Take that as it resonates. Something was not going to last forever. And that's just the bottom line. It's over. And you've been turned over to God. Can you get out of that? Don't make me fight you, sir. I will fight kids. Bernie Mac said, if they're 2 years old, I'll chop them in the throat. I'm letting you know that right now. Something was not an immaculate conception. So this could be somebody trying to deny that a child was theirs. Child. So they can have a reason. Somebody baby daddy. Somebody could be born in February again. That's Aquarius energy. It could be Aquarius child here. Somebody is light or dark skinned. Take it as it resonates here. Or something happened in February. Take that as it resonates. Somebody left. Somebody left in the Aquarius child. What is this? I want it all the time. I can F you all the time in reverse. Collective don't want to fuck with you. Like, get the fuck on. Somebody's mother is learning something about 6 months ago or in the month of June. So last month. Okay. And then September is here about something that happened in September. September is there for a second time. Infinity. Somebody is on a DL or you're not on the DL. Collective's not on the DL. Whoever you are, cross watcher. And that could have been why this person was trying to get you unalived here. They said that you were on a DL collective and that you were passing around something. Hey, but whoever said that, they was trying to play you and get you unalived for some missing loot or stolen money that a community had to do with. Maybe some money that belonged to your kids. Maybe some money that was given to you as a kid here. Somebody August. So Leo, or something happened in the month of August. Yeah, so there's a whorish. One of y'all cross watchers, some of y'all cross watchers, all of them. You're a whorish masculine and or feminine. Somebody could be from North Dakota or at the bottom of North Dakota. You hella shallow. There's a shallow grave in North Dakota or in South Dakota. There's a shallow grave here. It could be of a Leo. Somebody is driving a new car that they bought with your stolen money, collective. Mm-hmm. Any day now, somebody is going to get caught at the border of Mexico. You're not going to get away. You're not going to be able to cross that border any day. You're going to get caught there any day now. Came right back out. Some hear about a karmic fake friend that's going to be caught on the border of Mexico here any day now. Or somebody's going to be caught with a fake ID of your identity, collective, sitting up here that they bought with this missing loot. Somebody is staying at a hotel near the border of Mexico here. They're going to try and cross it. It's going to be over for them. This could be, since this is July, they may try to do this in August here. Okay. Yeah. Somebody got a fake ID. Cross watcher, you walking around in collective's identity here right now. You've been staying in an extended stay hotel because you know you got that missing money or you got something to do with that missing money. You're not who people think you are, cross watcher. You are informant as well. Okay. Somebody is in Colorado. You don't need to get it twisted. People, you've been followed around. Every time you get spotted, you being followed. Whoever you are, cross watcher, new adventures. Every time you move around, you're being followed. Battle is in the reverse. You ain't got no more fight left in you. Okay. Metaphysical shop is in the reverse. So somebody can't go to or use metaphysical properties or something about somebody can't use the stuff from the metaphysical shop, like candles and stuff against you, collective. Yeah, because lies are witchcraft. These people could have been going to shops all around the place, Colorado, Mexico, stuff like that, going to a bruja to get stuff done. I don't know, to get gossip candles or something on you here to make people believe the lies, the slander, the gossip, the smear campaign. Now somebody on the run because they got your money and they know, somebody knows. So it could be a masculine and a feminine in particular that are on the run here because feminine energy slept with somebody, a part of a biker gang that they could have helped get to come against you, to stalk you, to use their connections. Because you know them biker gangs, they be having connections and stuff. They get around, they know people. They could have used these, they could have used the feminine energy or feminine energy cross watcher. You were being used to twerk your ass all on people to get them to sleep with them, to get them to work with you, to get them to come against you or come work with you to go against collective here. And you sitting up there passing around HIV and AIDS and you got the wrong biker people pissed the fuck off and looking for your ass. It's not the first time I done picked up on the energy. Not only that, you stole collective's identity and you've been walking around here as collective cross watcher, whoever you are that be twerking your ass on everybody. Now you chasing after somebody who done ran off probably with the missing loot, who probably trying to cross the border of Mexico. They done left your ass behind, possibly as collateral and stuff because they know you sick. This person knows you sick and they know this biker gang after your ass. And now you chasing after the person that got the money that's trying to cross into Mexico. Y'all going through karma. You chasing after the person that stole the money from you, that you helped to steal the money from collective. And now somebody from a biker gang is chasing after your ass. And Spirit say for every one lie that they tell on you collective, 10 major truths will be exposed. And this is a part of the truth. Because somebody was trying to say you was on a DL, you're a masculine, trying to say you was passing around stuff, but you're not on the DL here. And they all benefited while you struggle, collective, okay? Somebody's name is Shauna. That person is in the reverse. Somebody could be Chinese. Yeah, somebody been soul etching, try to etch their ways, somebody been trying to stain your soul for eternity. Because with the past life connection in the reverse, this is the last lifetime that this person will ever come across you. Not in the next lifetime, not in any other lifetime, not in any other universe, multiverse, in any other galaxy, in any other star system, will this person's soul ever be allowed to cross paths with you. So somebody been trying to etch a memory of themselves in your soul in hopes that maybe in another lifetime they'll come across you. Child, Spirit says you on your way up to a higher vibration that they can't even make it to. And this person got a botched ass BBL. That's what they need to be worried about. This botched BBL person that be twerking their ass on people and got a biker gang after their ass, or a biker gang member that's after their ass. Whoever this person is, they're on Threads. If you have an account on Threads or Crosswatcher, you got an account on Threads, or you are a thread. You are a loose thread to these people. Collective Spirit says you don't have to worry about it. Don't fret. Spirit wants you to know, Crosswatchers, there are consequences for your action, for your actions of being bottom of the barrel. For them fucking fake insurance claims in the reverse, that you've been caught up for them fake insurance claims, okay? There's a metaphysical shop in the reverse, a member, somebody who is not a member of a metaphysical shop, or somebody is not dealing with somebody that has a physical shop that's closed down now. This person could be a Gemini, okay? And Spirit says, I bet you they won't say it to your face. Crosswatcher, you won't say it to collective space because somebody gonna be trying to claim mental insanity. Claim denied. Somebody is a member of a metaphysical shop that's in the reverse. It could be closed down because it came out in the reverse. And you ain't fucked up, cross watcher. It's in the reverse. Yes, you are. You out there fucked up. Because you know exactly what's going on. You can't say in the reverse. You could be a feminine here. The feminine that got the Bosch BBL, that fake death, you ain't gonna be able to do that, child. There's a political figure that's already done went down and they already done named you. Somebody is also an informant. Somebody is a corrupt judge here, okay? Yep, that was helping to hustle people or hustle the system to do what they did to collective. And the rabbit hole goes deep. Questions lead to more questions. There's a judge that done went down that been asked to step down. There's a political figure as well that's been asked to step down because something is about a fake death in the reverse. These people couldn't fake their death or they couldn't fake your death, collective, and it's over. And it's all about these insurance claims that are in the reverse, and fraud is on the other side of it because they faked your death and they know you're not dead. These people are known as bottom of the barrel, and that's point blank fucking period. Somebody could have been dealing with a person that's worked their ass on people. That's a bruja that metaphysical shop closed down. And now the political figures and a corrupt judge, they can't do nothing. They can't even fake their own death because they were all involved. And people know this. And there go Mexico again. Somebody could be Mexican. Somebody could be from Mexico. There's also shallow graves that are about to be found and linked to a corrupt political figure and a corrupt judge that are about to be found in Mexico. Yep, because these could be shallow graves of children because somebody is a P3O that tried to be a part of helping fake death. And also this person was getting blackmailed by somebody in the biker gang. That's why they got so many connections. And I don't want no smoke with the biker gang. Y'all do what y'all do. Just leave me the fuck alone. Yep, Spirits say yes. Ace of Swords fucking true. What else? Somebody got unhealed childhood wounds, blind, lustful, sexual attraction. Somebody just fuck anything. Make sure before you try to infiltrate the collective's energy, there are no skeletons in your closet. And that's period. Somebody gave people access to your personal items, your home, your clothes, your ID, your personal info. And they were doing jar spells on you. And now, every now and then, you have to put a P back under your mattress. It's in the reverse. You ain't the prince. These people ain't the princess in the P. They thought that they were going to be able to. I don't know why I wrote that. What frame of mind I was in, child. The straw that broke the camel's back or something. New adventures. The past is in the reverse. The past is coming back to hunt y'all cross watchers. Somebody can like to use blue tiger's lily or blue ivy is significant here. That person is part of crimes against humanity. It's probably because Beyonce ain't Blue Ivy's real mom, and everybody know that she murdered the Blue Ivy's real mom, aka the surrogate. Everybody know Beyonce murdered that woman. In case y'all didn't know, you know now. Where we at? What kind of spells they doing on collective? New moon candle magic, new moon candle consecration. So these people they've been sitting up there doing candle dressings and stuff for the new moon so they can do magic on you, so they can do breakup rituals on you. Okay, so they can do breakup rituals on you. Thor's day spell. Something is about a bed. These people been trying to do something to your bed or bedroom or lust magic. Take that as it resonates here. They could even be doing schmeck magic here. Sunrise spell. That don't make sense. How somebody gonna do a breakup spell to cleanse their soul? Somebody is trying to find out who your Two of Cups is so they can do a breakup spell as like a sacrificial ritual. So because they think it's gonna cleanse them of whatever impurities that they have going on. Yeah, herbal healing essence. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to break you and your counterpart up from ever coming together, Salah. Because they want to sacrifice your divine contract. And that's why you aren't allowed to know Soulmate spell, can't make it up. Soulmate spell. This could be a soulmate. This could be a past soulmate. This could be somebody who's a fallen soulmate or twin flame. No, nonetheless, they're trying to do a breakup spell on your soulmate because they're trying to use your divine contract as a sacrifice so they can heal themselves and cloak themselves and get away. Somebody can even be trying to sacrifice your soulmate, masculine. The blessing bowl and banishing broom spell, okay? If you know anything about spells, you may need to do a banishing spell, collective. You may need to do a cord cutting, or whoever you are, cross watcher. You've been banished from collective's energy. Moon day tea sacrament. Y'all love doing shit with these moons. I think that, take it as it resonates here. Soulmate spell again. White light of love. Somebody also trying to do a love spell. Of course, it's the new moon. They're trying to do a love spell to try and sweeten you up, sweeten your cross watcher. You trying to sweeten up my energy with a love spell to see if I reveal collective's Two of Cups. It's not your business. It's not your business. I'm pissed off because I was happy and thrilled about using those cards. Circle of the oracles, right of the goddess. Collective, you have went through a ritual. Okay, you went through your rite of passage as a true divine goddess or god. Okay, and you feeling real pretty right now. You could be looking real good right now, and they can be trying to do beauty magic on you. Travel talismans. They try to use travel talismans so people can't detect their energy or where they are here. And then we got a box of rocks. These people are way down right here. Somebody could have did a spell. They got them way down. And again, we see no forward movement. A gypsy love herb charm. Candle calm, Friday ritual of Venus, dispelling fear, rainfall, right? It has been raining. Make your own Beltane brew. What else are they doing, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit? Give me the cross watchers energy. Damn, bro, I gotta get, oh, those will be perfect. They got so much crazy energy on them, don't they? What kind of spells are they doing? Prophetic dreams. They're trying to do spell work so they can see into your dream state. But the falling leaf, good vibrations, your vibrations are too high, collective. Temple of love, yeah. And the giving tree and the sunrise spell. Some type of spell is finna break by sunrise, and it's the last thing that keeps these people tied to you, linked to you, whatever the case may be. And these people fucked. They're really effed. I'm telling you. Yep, somebody could be a King of Wands, Star energy, Aquarius energy. They watching. You the cross watcher, you an Aquarius. I seen Star energy. And a King of Wands. You watching somebody that's in Temperance energy, or you're watching somebody balance something out. Or you're watching somebody's life balance out after you three cross watchers work together, a King of Wands and an Aquarius, to do what? Yep, there you go, Aquarius. Can't make it up. I be knowing what I'm talking about, bro. Do we want to clear these out? Yeah, you crazy as hell, but you having nightmares about somebody's healing. Let's move these and get these on out of the way. Collective, be sure to like and share and subscribe. These people stole your money, collective. Somebody is a P3DO. These people work together to steal your money, get you set up with an actual disease. And because they couldn't, somebody else got it. And they gave it to a biker gang or club or somebody that they was working with, that they was using a feminine energy cross watcher. They was using you to sell your ass so you could gain access to these cults and covens and stuff, so they could get these people to help them try to unalive collective or get collective sick. And they told these people all these lies. Y'all told these people all these lies on collective to get them to help you go against collective, gain stock collective, put a death contract on their head. Y'all misuse these people. Y'all misrepresented yourselves. Y'all use these people resources, access, and people that they had access to. Y'all got political figures in trouble. Y'all got judges in trouble. But hey, it's karma. It's karmic justice for everybody involved, for everybody that they done did some fuck shit to. And just so happened, y'all went and got involved with the wrong people. Now you got a biker gang or a biker gang member that's on your ass and chasing you down because one of you cross watchers or all of y'all done gave this person a whole fucking STD that they cannot get rid of, and it could be the death angels. Take it as it resonates here. You should have never got involved here. Yep, because collective masculine and feminine is a wealthy woman here, okay? This could even be a wealthy woman, or somebody was trying to be a wealthy woman. Somebody was trying to be a wealthy woman. The person that be twerking their ass all on people with a botch BBL. Child, Ace of Cups. Somebody is mad because of your love, your blessings. You being blessed, collective. I want cross-watcher energy. Devil, okay. Somebody could be a part of the Hell's Angels. You know, like, hey, ain't got no smoke. Y'all do what y'all do. Cross-watchers only. The devil and the cross-watchers, look at them. Devil in a blue dress looking ass. Twerking a botch BBL. Make it make sense. High priestess. See, whoever these people went to, they didn't tell these people you were a high priestess. They didn't tell these people you were sovereign, masculine or feminine. They didn't tell these people you were not meant to be touched. They had already did all the stuff that they had did. They should have left it alone. They should have ran off with the money, but no. Collective, whoever you are, you got an ex here or a fallen twin flame. They couldn't let it go because you healed and you still stepped into your divinity. Even though they stole the money, they just couldn't take the money and just run their silly ass off with the botch BBL bitch. Or botch BBL bitch, you just couldn't get the money and run your ass off. You couldn't just run your ass off and leave it alone. You could be a part of Collective's family with the 10 of Cups. It's like, go figure. Yeah, 4 of Cups. You didn't want Collective to have that money, so you went and stole it with somebody. An Aquarius and a King of Wands. It could be 2 King of Wands. We've seen 2. Sagittarius in the reverse that came out. That's been doing magic to keep Collective from having something. And it's just like, you should have let that there. Because you took the money doesn't mean you could stop Collective's divinity. Wrong move. Went to the crossroads on Collective with that magician. You conjured up something with a spell, a love spell, sex magic. You conjured up something at the crossroads to see what kind of courtship Collective had coming, and then you got a backfire because it's not your fucking business. You should have took the money and ran. You know, 8 of Pentacles, okay? There's a Tower. Like the spell work that you did at the crossroads, it definitely worked, but it didn't work in your favor. It worked in Collective's favor, but not in your favor. 5 of Swords, straight defeated your own damn self. Ain't that sad? Tower and the Magician. But that's karmic justice to balance the scales out for Collective. One more. 8 of Wands, and them backfires is tearing that ass up. There's also, that's also the action of indictments going out and warrants going out. 3 of Pentacles. Then I say, look at these, look at you cross watchers. Y'all all in player whore energy, low vibrational, all in page energy. Thinking that you're going to be enthusiastic by switching up the energy here. All you get is 5 of Cups. You're not going to get the information, okay? You're not going to get what you're looking for. Who finna come court Collective? If Collective is courting somebody, it's not your business, okay? 6 of Pentacles. You should have just took the money and ran. What Spirit is saying, instead of trying to unalive them. 2 of Cups. I'm telling you. Trying to find out who you dealing with, Collective, who you working with, who your 2 of Cups, who your new counterpart. It's like, damn. Shit, you need to be worried about the devil that's on your ass. A Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's the Queen of Swords? 8 of Wands. Somebody snitching. Somebody is, this that Queen of Swords that's locked up, that's been snitching on all y'all gang members. She the one that got all the evidence in you. She done turned state's witness because she want to get, she don't want to get the death penalty. See, this Queen of Swords, she like a madam or some type of weird shit like that. but she been locked up for a long time. When did I pick up on her energy that she was locked up? Back in February? We did see February. I'm talking about this woman, the Queen of Swords, want to be freed from the devil, and so do the King of Pentacles. They all in the reverse. This King of Pentacles done lost his money. He freed himself from the devil, but he lost all his money. The Queen of Swords freed herself from the devil, but she lost her freedom. These people locked up. I'm telling you, an investigation revealed what these people had going on, and to get themselves off the death penalty, because see, the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse, they know that when they die from this death penalty or in prison, when they die, they knew that they were going to hell. So to try and free themselves from the devil, from the death penalty, hear me now, to keep from having to meet the devil, who they sold their souls to come for collective, these people turn state witness, and they can tell on everybody. And everybody involved with working with these people is under investigation. I mean, if y'all didn't want to crosswatch it, you didn't want to believe it at one point, but you know these people sacrifice you, and you know you sacrifice yourself for trying to sacrifice the collective. But it's karmic justice. Now you heartbroken, and you're trying to see whatever it is that's going on with collective. It's like, don't you got bigger fish to fry? You know what I mean? Collective over there, blessed and highly favored. Ashe. Ashe. Why are the cross watchers in my live? What they want to know? Why are they in my lives? Why? Since they want to know collective's business, give me their business. So something is about a house that a grandfather left collective. That's what it's about. And that's another thing you're being investigated for. It's just like, damn, y'all stole the house, you stole the money, you stole the twin flame, that motherfucker falling and shit. And it's like, y'all got all of that, and still you have to keep coming for collective. That be y'all, they always be y'all greatest downfall. You know that? Empires have fallen because it's somewhere there's a jealous hoe or a jealous nigga that you can't stand for collective to be alive, breathing, and walking the earth, walking the face of the earth. You can't stand the fact how they keep overcoming shit. So you want towers in their life, only to realize you cause towers in your own life. You invested in your own demise. Give me, who in that kitchen? Who? I know who the hell is me. I don't care what you doing in there. What? Yeah, collective, masculine or feminine. This is somebody you had a courtship with and you walked away from that person because they're under judgment for some fool ass shit that they was doing. Okay? And you was giving this, I mean, this is a person that you was possibly taking care of, masculine or feminine, that you were giving to. You were courting this person. It's a person you were in a courtship with. You walked away from this person. Or this person walked away from you because they're under investigation, or they tried to walk away from you and put you under investigation. Six of Swords. Somebody trying to flee the country because they know they going to jail. This is a satisfactory of a warrant. With the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords, this is satisfactory of a warrant. Soon as you try to cross that border, cross over that water, your ass gonna be arrested. This is a warrant being satisfied with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. That's a warrant being satisfied. Yep, I'm telling you, you are wanted dead or alive. One is a contract from, I'm telling you, one is a contract from somebody in a motorcycle club. They want you dead or alive. For what they did, for what they helped you with. Okay, we still good to go. Three of Swords, and you know you heartbroken. King of Cups. Damn, a King of Cups heartbroken. Because of Four of Cups, what's the Four of Cups? The Seven of Wands. You refuse to protect somebody. You heartbroken because a King of Wands is refusing to protect you. Oh, a King of Wands done gave you up, King of Cups or King of Wands. A King of Cups gave that ass up. That motorcycle, that biker club know exactly where you are. And they connected to this, whoever this you know, all right, never mind. The high priestess and the magician and the fucking judgment. This is the practitioner right here. That Queen of Pentacles is the botch BBL bitch was paying money to sacrifice a masculine to King of Cups energy or King of Wands energy. There's a King of Pentacles, a Queen of Pentacles that was going to a practitioner to sacrifice a King of Wands and or a King of Cups here. This person is under judgment, okay? Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. What's the magician? Somebody was doing magic on your mind, collective, with the high priestess and the magician. The Two of Wands at the crossroads. 7 times they went to the crossroads on you, collective, here, okay? They could have even tried to go to the crossroads, or this biker went to the crossroads for this person, and then they realized this person gave them a dirty fucking cup, a dirty offer, and they didn't see this coming, this fucking tower, whoever this biker is, and now that biker is out for blood. They feel like this person snaked them and then vamped out, and they want this person dead or alive. Death penalty. I'm telling you, the death penalty, a death contract. I'm telling you, this biker gang is on the hunt for these people. Whoever you are, feminine, whoever a masculine is, they on your ass. And I'm telling you, they want you dead or alive. They might find you unalive. Okay. And that's the Page of Pentacles right there. Somebody done gave these people, every time you move from somewhere, one place to another, some of you could think, whoever you are that I'm talking to, cross watchers, one of you, all of you, you could think that because you're not living in a particular house or area that these people won't be able to find you or put eyes on you. If you're living in a camper, you're living on the road, you're living in a hotel somewhere. Every time that you make a move around, these people put eyes on you. With the Page of Pentacles, they got somebody that works in tech that can tap into CCTV, TVs, weather cams, all that shit, traffic cams and shit like that. They know exactly where you are. They on the hunt. Y'all got to move around every day, don't you? You got to move around every single day. I'm telling you, because these people are invested in looking for this Empress energy, this Taurus energy. I bet you that's this Taurus here. To unalive this bitch. This is the one that's twerking her ass out on people all the time. She could be a stripper. She could work at the strip club. Come on now. King of Cups. You could have met this stripper. Sagittarius, Queen of Wands energy at the strip club here. They looking for this woman because she got HIV. She could have got you sick. She may not have gotten you sick, but she got HIV. She worked at the strip club here. She deal with bikers and they want this woman dead. They've already picked out this woman's grave. This woman is also responsible for 7 deaths. That's why she done went to the crossroads 7 times. It's 7 deaths that's on this biker's head, that's on this woman's head. Because that's how many times that this woman has went to this biker gang or somebody in a biker club to unalive somebody. So this woman unalived 7 people or gave 7 people in this biker club a death wish because she been sleeping with them all. And there's a tower, sleeping with them all. When I say anybody can hit that, she'll let anybody hit that. That'll help her get this 10 of Pentacles, but that shit is over. I'm telling you, because she got people sick. The Ace of Wands, it's over. For her having new beginnings by doing this. She's been defeated, and I'm telling you, everybody she done slept with, they all burdened because they all sick. This botch BBL asshole, that's a bruja, okay? And this woman didn't see, collective, that you are protected by God. With the Sun, with the 2 of Cups, with the 10 of Cups, with the 3 of Cups. What I'm telling you, collective, your new beginning is safe. Whoever this feminine is that was trying to be you, feminine, whoever you are that was trying to be collective, it's a no. You should have learned your lesson from the backfire when you had to fucking botch BBL. That was a backfire, dummy. We got the Moon energy and the Knight of Pentacles. And not only that, it's a lot of shit that you done did with somebody. You don't even see that person is an informant. Somebody is an undercover cop. They've been watching you for a very long time here. Something concerning several deaths that you are involved in. Because you're so damn dumb. Every time somebody dies around you or dies near you or dies that was affiliated with you or that you've been seen with, every time that person dies, you pop out with some money, with a new ass job, with some new lips, with some new titties, with a new motherfucking tummy tuck. Silly ass shit. Yeah, you crazy as hell. You got a King of Wands really going through it because now they done found out the truth. You got a King of Wands going through it. You done sacrificed him too. This that Leo right here. You sacrifice this person too. You don't give a damn about nobody. And this King of Wands work for the justice system. This that Leo that I've been picking up on, that you was going, that you and the King of the child, whoever, like all y'all masculines, y'all cross watchers. Are y'all all men or is it some of y'all women? Y'all fucking with the same chick. This is a chick that she from overseas. This woman is a shit show. It has never been about y'all masculine. She wanted a divine feminine's life. This girl was promised a divine feminine's life by her and her crazy ass circus family that come from somewhere. I don't know what part of the world that they come from, but they come from somewhere, her and her grandmother and grandfather, okay? And they do skeleton key type shit. And this is a feminine who put her eyes on the divine feminine a long time ago and decided that's the life she wanted to skeleton key. Salah, that's the life she wanted to swap. She like a divine feminine's contract. She like her body. She like her looks. She like her destiny. She like her spiritual gifts. And every masculine that this divine feminine was ever meant to come across, this woman has found her way to y'all. She comes off as a Taurus, a Queen of Pentacles. She a thief. She a scam artist. She comes off as a Queen of Wands. She work in a strip club. She work around strippers. She also worked with a lot of Hispanic chicks because she may be Brazilian or Portuguese and have that lingo here. She may have Latin talk or Brazilian talk or Portuguese talk or any type of Rican talk. Okay, I call it Rican, but Puerto Rican talk. She can speak the language. She hangs around a lot of other karmic feminines who like the baller shot callers, like to target y'all, get their bodies done from the scamming and the scheming, from unaliving people so they can get their body done, so they can go and target you divine masculines because they know you have divine contracts. They really want the life of the divine feminine. So they think that they come towards you and they get pregnant by you. They be everything that your fantasy ever desires and they get pregnant by you. They think that makes them to become the divine feminine. However, the divine feminine, when she still stays away and she becomes the high priestess, her gifts get stronger. No matter if they stole the divine masculine, these women start gunning for the divine feminine because they realize that the divine femininity is not a part of the contract or a part of the masculine. It's a part of the contract and it stays with her even if she does the work, even if they get the masculine. So then these women, they start working with karmic masculines around that karmic feminine or around that divine feminine. And I'm letting you know, if you're a masculine, any of these masculines that I just named, these feminine, they start gunning for that divine, for karmic masculines that are around that divine feminine. And they sleep with them all. They all are spreading STDs and HIV. A lot of you masculines that had a divine contract with your divine feminines and you fell from grace, it was orchestrated that way by these karmic feminines. Y'all need to be mad at them, particularly this Taurus bitch. I don't care what it is involved in. This is the same shit and it all goes back to this Taurus bitch. I'm telling you what I love. And her grandma, her grandma is a water sign and they come from overseas. And they come for people's destiny. That's what they did. And they pay people to try and get that person's destiny. They unalive people to get the money. I'm telling you. They did it to a King of Pentacles. They did it to a King of Cups. They did it to two King of Cups. They did it to 2 or 3 King of Wands. Now, I'm not all that sure how many King of Wands there are, but there's at least 2 Sagittarius masculines that these women have done this to. Yep. Because they was going to plan on unaliving them anyways. They really don't want these masculines to see. They didn't want y'all masculines to see that at the end of the day, they still was going to unalive y'all because they just want the money. They just want, I'm telling you what I love. They just want to be the fucking star. That's all that is. They just want to be the star. Aquarius energy, 4 of Pentacles. They was only holding on to you, acting like they really loved you, fuck with you, because they want the star energy. They want the Ace of Pentacles. They want the gift. They want the divinity of a divine feminine. These are people that I'm telling you, these groups of people that come and they target people. They use the men, they use the women, okay? And that shit is under investigation. A lot of deaths, a lot of life insurance money that was paid out that these women cash for men that they were married to, family members that died around them so they could get money, so they could get their body done, their everything done, so they can live in these stolen houses and properties and shit, and so they can get into these circles where you men are elite, where you men are prestige, and then they enter into looking like every fucking thing that you want. This is how they gain access with stolen money that they scam off of life insurance frauds and fake deaths and real deaths and insurance claims, just so they can gain access to the Players Club, to you top dog men, to you men that really got something going for yourself, for you men that own conglomerates and corporations and CEO type of fucking boss daddy energy, so they can get into your life because they've already known that in the future, you are destined to be with a particular feminine energy. And it's not about the money. It's about the contract. Just so you know, it's not about your looks. It's about the contract. And they think that if they get with you, and a lot of them found this out recently or in the past year or so, maybe in the past 2 years, they thought that if they got with you, the divine masculine, before the divine feminine could get with you, that they would make them divine feminine, or they could get the divine feminine's contract. And 2 years ago, they could have found out in November or somewhere around October, because you know they like to do rituals and stuff. They could have found out that no matter what they do with the masculine, that if the divine feminine do her part, she still is a divine feminine with or without that masculine. She just gets assigned a new masculine. So when these feminines realize that, they start fucking with your home masculine. They start fucking with your homeboys. They start fucking with the nigga down the street. They start fucking with the little peon ass nigga that follow you around and want to be just like Mike. You know, they start fucking with the motherfucker that work at the corner store. They start working with the motherfuckers that's your mechanic, work on your car. They start working with the motherfucker that do work on your boat. They start working with the motherfucker that's your tailor. They start working with the motherfucking niggas in your family and fucking the niggas in your family and shit like that. Anything that they can do to get more and more people who have access to other resources and outside sources outside of you, because they can't let you know, hey, I only got with you so I could be the divine feminine, but now that I'm with you, I think you're a lame ass nigga because now I'm not still the star. I'm still not the star. I'm still not the Ace of Pentacles. You know what I mean? And so then they go start fucking and they sell ass and fucking suck anybody that they can in order to get a particular divine feminine or a different divine feminine's contract. Salah. And then by the time y'all find out that these women don't really want you, that they really want the divine feminine or her life or her skin, salah. When you find this out, even if you have babies by them, like, bitch, you don't really love me, you never really loved me. Well, you know, now you know what the divine feminines have went through. And divine feminines, you know what the masculines have went through. No, they don't really love you, okay? They will work and to get whatever it is that they want. They will work the passion streets. They will work any type of passion, anything that leads them to whatever it is that they desire. Okay. Somebody's name could be desire. Somebody's stripper name could be desire. Somebody's stripper name could be passion. 9 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, because it don't matter. Like they have kids with you that was gonna unalive you. Yeah, they get you sick. Yeah, they sleep with people raw. I'm telling you, Hierophant energy. 10 of Swords and a Hierophant. They only get access to you so they can unalive you later, but they just want to become the divine feminine. They want the world to see them. They want the world to see them as the most powerful. 10 of Cups. Shit. Last minute messages, child. We got a Knight of Cups in the reverse, a Knight of Swords in the reverse, a 10 of Swords in the reverse, a Knight of Wands in the reverse. You see what I mean? All this shit going back. Justice in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, 6 of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Cups. Last minute messages, Holy Spirit and Divine Spirit, ancestors that want to give out the messages. What do you want me to tell the cross watchers that thought that they were going to fuck with my live? 7 of Cups. You thought you were wrong. What else? The Empress, a fake ass Empress. I'm telling you, all these women that pretend to be divine feminines. I'm telling you. There could be a lot of you that want to sacrifice the masculine. That want to sacrifice the divine feminine so they could be a divine feminine. You're not. You never be. Not with this energy. They thought that if they got the divine masculine, that would be It's like divine masculines. These women thought that if they pretended to be the empresses, that would be equivalent to you sacrificing your true divine feminine, and they thought that they would get the contents of the contract so they could become the divine feminine. They are delusional as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, this is talking about destiny swapping. That's why everybody is going through towers. Fucking cross watchers. And now it's these same cross watching hoes. You same cross watching ass niggas too that feel like that you've been duped by these women. It's not the divine feminine's fault. Stop trying to find out who her new person is. That's not your business. Everybody trying to find out so they can stop your divine contracts. Man, it's like you won't get to see it. I'm telling you, this is cross watcher energy. Trying to see who you got coming to you, what your contract is, what you got going on. But that's the reason why everything seems so confusing right now, collective, because these people are watching. So in order to keep these people, I can't make it up, from doing magic on whatever it is you have going on, I'm telling you, your spirit team, your ancestors, God, the divine is keeping it all secret. They'll never know what's going on. They won't make a fool out of you twice. After you done never overcame everything that they did. Even y'all fucking old divine masculines and feminines, they betrayed you too. Y'all know y'all did. That's why that ass is under judgment. You walked away from your divine contract and went towards a whore. Because of superficial reasons, mind you, that card came out, you're under fucking judgment. But that's karmic justice for you to be burdened with that HIV or AIDS. Some of y'all, these bitches set y'all up and got y'all locked up for crimes that they committed with karmic niggas. That's typically your rivals or your friends, your best friends. Hey, I'm telling you. Ace of Wands here. Queen of Pentacles. That's all they care about. Page of Cups. You sorry now because you realize these women only cared about being pretty princesses while they was doing all that talking and said it was the divine feminine. It's actually them. That's why they got with you, the Lovers. But collective still got that coming. Temperance and the Page of Wands. Spirit said, what you thought? You thought the devil would be able to take out an earth angel? It's a nah. Earth angel sovereign, 9 of Pentacles, and they get to move forward. I'm telling you, with a new contract, and it ain't your fucking business who they dealing with. You just need to know it's over for you ever being with collective ever loving you. You left out of their life, their heart. You in the 5 of Pentacles, and whether you want to accept it or not, it is what it is. Because you help a lot of these fallen twin flames and masculines. So a lot of y'all help to try and unalive the collective for these trifling assholes. Now you around here sick and going to jail and under investigation. You got RICO charges, indictments and shit. Money laundering, scheming, scamming, death. A lot of y'all gonna get the death penalty. A lot of y'all gonna get the death penalty. I'm just letting you know. Yep, because they know the secrets about all these karmic thought assholes. Whether or not they fire signs or not, they were the ones causing conflict behind the scenes because they wanted to be fucking queen. Cold-hearted, jealous ass bitches, all of them. Karmic feminines with no heart, no love in their heart, no love in the fiber of their being, in the bone marrow. They ain't got no love for y'all. They just wanted to slow your ass down or slow your past life lover down to keep y'all from having a 10 of cups. And y'all help these people, women, masculine, feminines, whoever. Y'all help them throw collective under the bus. And you was meant for a 2 of cups, King of Wands with collective. So are you, King of Pentacles. And so are you, King of Cups. But y'all all work together in this fucking Hierophant group, a part of these whore-ass karmas. Y'all all work together to unalive collective's life or to dim collective's light and thought you were going to move on and steal shit, a courtship. Justice is being served. That's why all y'all ass are under judgment and going through a lot of burdens, everything falling down, hella backfires, sick as fuck, because, hold on, y'all were all in the Knight of Wands. Y'all were all a part of the complacency, the plot, the plan to go against collective, masculine and feminine, the person you were meant to be with, the person you were meant to have an Ace of Pentacles with. That's why y'all going to fucking jail, because y'all all under investigation by a judge that has been working with an investigator against another judge that already done stepped down and that judge being investigated. They're working. This judge is working in a court of law. They have took their rightful place. And this judge can actually be, never mind. But anyways, y'all all going to jail. A lot of y'all on the run. Yep. In competition, behind the scenes, behind collectives' back, just so y'all could keep them in place, hold them back, and defeat them. Men, feminines, all of y'all. When the 10 of Pentacles could have been both of y'all's. But now the Page of Pentacles, y'all feel like y'all could do better. Spirit say that's the Ace of Swords true. But how you going to do better than the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords? How you going to do better than the Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords? Spirit's calling y'all some fools. Masculine and feminine, because collective, you still overcame everything that they did. You still have the courage. You still persevered. You still get the 9 of Cups. And these motherfuckers get the death penalty. And they going fucking crazy about it. Because guess what? The Wheel of Fortune, your real money, your real inheritance is sitting somewhere with an investigator watching it. I'm talking about watching it around the clock, 24/7 with the 7 of Pentacles. I'm telling you. And you're going to be called to be a star witness against these fucking people. Against these people taking you to the crossroads for your future. But you can rest easy, collective, because while these people are going through 5 of Cups everywhere, sitting there miserable, drunk, going through it, sick, illness, can't get out of bed, body hurting, backfires, money, everything disappearing, everything going down, houses being seized, houses being took, bank accounts being frozen, people getting robbed, people dying and being unalive left and right. Collective, you're going to be in a 6 of Wands, so don't you worry your pretty little head, you masculine or feminine. Don't you worry your pretty little head about none of this. And that's what the Cross Watchers wanted to know, collective. Cross Watchers, you happy with the read? You got what you was looking for? Hope you got what you was looking for. If you wanted to know what collective got going on, collective's just fine. Drinking their water, doing yoga, praying, meditating, crying some, and y'all keep doing shit. It's just like you don't know or you don't care that you being watched. A lot of y'all getting a death penalty. I'm just letting y'all, I'm going to be hella honest. A lot of y'all cross watchers that participated in this shit, you trying to find out, yes, the investigators are on you. I'm sorry, investigators, but they know, and we know that they know, and they know that we know that they know, And a lot of y'all getting a death penalty. Yep, a lot of y'all could be on house arrest already. But a lot of y'all getting a death penalty. No, you're not going to be able to unalive collective to keep them from coming in and testifying against you. Last minute messages. That ain't the one. That's my good witchcraft right there. We doing a witching hour up over here. Cloak and dagger. It says deception. What I say, cross watchers? Familiar, deep bonds, deception with your deep bonds. Damn. Deep being, self-love and acceptance. Collectives, that's your energy. If you are masculine, you just keep loving yourself masculine, Just keep doing what you need to do. If you're a feminine, just keep loving yourself feminine. Do what you need to do for self, Take care of yourself, self-love, self-care days, me time, all of that shit. Have fun with the word no. I know I've been having fun with that word lately. No. You know what I mean? Be a guest, be a guest. The sacred vows, commitment, and nourishment. Just know y'all divine contracts going to be very nourishing, okay? And you're going to raise vibrations here. You and your person may go on a retreat, but that's not their business. And y'all leaders. 2 leaders coming together. Multiple of y'all leaders. I'm not going to say 2. I got plenty of divine collective that watch me. Shit, masculine and feminine. Y'all gonna have your person, but if you don't know who it is, or you don't know when it's coming in, or you just feel a little lost right now, like everything is crazy, topsy-turvy, it's being done for a reason. I mean, our ancestors are using this in this Mercury retrograde full moon, new moon energy to confuse the hell out of the enemies. I'm telling you, they doing it so much so to where we feel fucking confused. Because I know I've been feeling that way lately. I know a lot of y'all have this. I know it's been cool, but you know, like some things is just like shit. Where am I going from here? You know, anywhere but here type of energy. But that's because y'all, it's cross watchers trying to still watch you, collective, stalk you, unalive you, salah. And while they under investigation, these people being watched like a hawk by the FBI, the CIA, the I don't know, SSA. They being watched by the tax people, the IRS. Like these people got too many things going on. Yep, you out here transforming. You took the first step in knowing yourself, collective. And again, the secret trail. Yo, listen, you don't know, but you know. You know? Invocation, the power of words. This is what these people are trying to do to get you to, I'm telling you, they're trying to get you to reveal who you finna go on a retreat from with, who you finna go off grid with. I feel like a lot of y'all gonna go off grid. What kind of magic are they doing? Witches hanging rope, protection. That's not gonna work. Y'all crazy. How you gonna be protected from death? Symbols. Believe. I've been waiting to use these so long. People inner witch circle turning on them. These for the karmic feminists that was working in these witch groups and stuff. Them other women done turned on y'all ass so bad, bro. They've been doing all kind of stuff to y'all. Razor bumps, stanky coochie smell. If that BBL job was botched, that was one of your friends, cross-watcher feminine. You got a female friend here. She could be like Cuban, Dominican or something like that. She could be Panamanian, but I don't pick that up. She could even be, she could be Peruvian, okay? Or she sent you to them secret Persian doctors here. The probably the ones that work in, and Indian ones that work in Belize that be doing them, what you call them secret BBLs and body jobs and stuff. She sent you to them on purpose and told them to fuck up that BBL job. I'm telling you, because you got a friend you was doing magic with on the collective. That person suffered a backfire. They lost a family member. Yep. So to ground the energy, they did collective a favor and they did some shit to you. That's why you got that botched BBL. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. Toad energy here. That's what you should be aware of. Yep. Because whoever that water sign feminine friend is of yours, they sent you to get, I'm telling you, they sent you to get that botched BBL on purpose. They set you up so they can get control of the energy because they feel like, they feel like that you made them risk a family member. I'm telling you. And one of their family members died. And they got the signs from their spirit or their ancestors here. Because see, y'all be doing that fucking Santeria shit. Y'all be doing that necromancy to manifest. Yep. Other people's shit. Y'all be fucking with the blood moon and stuff. Connections. Y'all got blood links or blood ties together. Tiger's eye. Last message. Last one. Last message and last one. Y'all, and then still on the new moon. You just be trying to do shit. Y'all ought to stop. Some of y'all got a letter coming. Communication. What's the communication? Stability. Collective is stable. And then we got the element of water. And that's all she wrote. That's the messages, Crosswatcher Collective. If you like any part of the message or I gave you what it is that already solidifies what you already instinctually or intuitively know, please hit that like button, that share button, and that subscribe button. And maybe if you want to cross watch again, you'll come over here and you'll do the right thing and just sit there and be a good little girl or boy and maybe just watch my readings instead of trying to interfere or throw manipulation or energy work or any type of energy magic towards me, my collective, or any of my readings. Next time you'll know better. Now, moving forward, since we all know that most of you are going to jail or prison for the rest of your life and or getting the death penalty for a lot of unalivings and murders that you're being linked to, I'm going to release all of your energies back to their respective places with love and dark. I'm going to release all collectives energy back to their respective places with love and light. I'm going to call my energy, my magic, my energy's essence back to me. All of my pure energy, pure thought, my vitality, my beauty, my everything back to me that these people tried to connect to or interfere with one way or another, and all variations of such that pertains to my energy and that my energy is attached to with love and light. As my energy is being returned back to me, cleansed, purified, renewed, made more high vibrational than when it left, I state and declare all leaks in my auric field and subtle bodies be healed and sealed at this time, including my light bodies alike and everything in between. I disconnect any and all energetic cords that I have connected to, attached to, allowed to attach to me, and all variations of such from all known and unknown sources and forces, and I sever those cords and ties energetically, spiritually, physically, mentally, soulfully, from all of my chakra systems that they may have connected to indefinitely. I also send any hovering and monitoring spirits back to the portals from which they came. I heal and seal those portals and close them indefinitely where they may not ever be reopened or come back or sent any energy sent back through. Please restore me to a state of centeredness, gratitude, equilibrium, and stability. Remove any and all energies and negative thought forms, intrusive thought forms that are not my own. Purify the remainder of the energy that may be left that I did not release or that I may have missed. Ancestors are my highest good. For those of you that have mastered energy purification, energy cleansing, and cord cutting, especially seeking in the dark. Ashe. Ashe. And until next time, collective, that's the messages. Don't let this world define you, collective. Define yourself like I define me. Don't come over my channel and throw no more magic at me, bro. Or the collective. Mind your business. Stay cute and keep it sweet. Bye.